Welcome back with Arno. Arno is back. Arno was, when was it? Like 4 or 5 years ago. That must have been one of the first 10, 15 videos I ever did.
I think so. Yeah.
It was about London Town, the Wings album London Town, the unloved McCartney album that we both like. And I've thought, why not make one or maybe even more than one new video with Arno, because I liked our London Town video, I liked it. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. I'm the biggest Game of Thrones fan that I know of. The books and the TV show, both. And I also like Game of Thrones reaction videos. So this is me trying out this strange sub-genre of YouTube. But since I already know the show, I've seen it countless times, and reactions only make sense if there's someone there who gets surprised by things. I asked Arno if he ever watched the show.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a novice here. I'm pretty sure I watched one episode once, and it may have been the first one. It was a first one. Maybe it was the first episode of
Another season.
I'm not really sure.
Do you remember anything?
No, I don't. It was on the plane. It was lots of white noise in the back, so I really had no idea what was going on. I found it totally confusing, and I thought, what the heck? What do people see in it?
Okay, so maybe you won't even like it, but we'll see.
Well, I've heard bits and pieces about what's going on in the series and the background and stuff, and which I can kind of relate to. So yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay, let's watch Game of Thrones. It's really fun. It feels the service. Game of Thrones.
HBO. Black screen.
Gate rumbling.
Oh.
Does this look familiar?
Is
Is
it
it
the
the
camera?
episode you've watched?
I have no idea. Looks like winter. I don't know if it was a winter episode, or is it always set in winter?
It's a big world. You know, we talked about it a bit before, and what the world is like, and I even showed you a map. This is the northern part of Westeros. Westeros is one of the two continents where the stuff is happening. There are more continents, but Westeros and Essos are the two continents. The stuff is happening, and this is obviously, I don't think this is a spoiler, this is the north end of Westeros.
Right.
And you see where they came out of this, where the door was, where they rode out of.
What, big wall?
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
It's a big wall.
Oh, that's the big wall.
Yeah.
The very one.
Yeah. That separates the unknown parts of the north from the civilized world.
Doesn't have a regular gate.
And they are now out there in the northern part where the people are uncivilized, where they're called wildlings.
Yeah, well, it does look a bit uncivilized.
Yep.
Bit rough. Right. She's not real. Come on.
What do you expect? They're savages. One lot steals a goat from another lot, before you know it, they're ripping each other to pieces.
Snow real or CGI?
Maybe partly real, maybe some enhancement. I mean, they really most of it is at least at this point of the show is real. You know, they really filmed.
Oh.
They filmed in real locations,
Okay.
not really in studios, except interior stuff.
Just wondering where they might have encountered so much snow.
They were here.
At least in season 2, the North was filmed in Iceland, but I'm not sure if this is the pilot. They didn't really have much money at that point, so I'm not sure where they filmed this. Maybe this is the only of those North scenes that was filmed in a studio, but it doesn't look like a studio. It looks like a real forest to me.
Yeah.
But really, this is also something I like about the show. It's really not too much CGI. Maybe later on, when it gets a bit more fantastical, they had to use CGI for some creatures, let's say, put it that way. But it looks real to me. Real dead bodies. They really killed the people.
What is it?
Rocky.
And like I said in the talk before we started it, in this world people don't believe any longer in things like monsters and stuff.
Yeah.
The wall was built according to those people in that time to keep out the wildlings who are just uncivilized human beings.
Yeah.
But these aren't human beings. These are like monsters.
So. Right.
So this is the first time.
She looks kind of human, doesn't she?
It's the first time that those kind of people really see something like that. This is really not something that has happened to anyone that they know.
Yeah. The guy who's currently on the run doesn't look very happy, does he? Yeah. So
they are like guards. They have guards on the wall. And they're there to protect the southern parts from the uncivilized people. So this is something completely different now. This was filmed in Northern Ireland, I'm pretty sure. This was filmed in those kind of green hills that was always filmed in Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
It's really a Game of Thrones tourism now in Northern Ireland because of that.
Get away to tell the tale.
We'll see. I don't spoil it. But there was an inside Winterfell. This is like the capital place of the north, but it's just a castle and a couple of huts. It's not really like a big city.
Yeah.
But the Lord of the North. This is the family of the Lord of the North.
And your mother.
This is like an introduction episode. Everyone gets introduced. This is my mother. This is my brother, so that we know who is who.
Don't think too much.
Him I met in London. Arno and me, we met this actor in London.
In the street.
Yeah, not really in the streets. It's a long story.
Okay.
I'll tell you after it. But he's a great guy. Was a nice guy. And he's our favorite. We're both fans of him. Favorite character in the show.
Lady. The guardsman just rode in from the hills. Captured a deserter from the Night's Watch.
So he made it.
On his law, lady.
Well, let him go. Let him get away, eh?
No.
I think the show and the books want to make a point here at the very beginning that this is not the Lord of the Rings world where everyone is nice all the time, except the orcs. This is really a tough time, tough world, tough laws. But I'm not going to spoil more.
I saw what I saw. I saw White Walkers.
White Walkers, these are the mythical monsters that used to live
blue eyes.
8,000 years ago, but no one really believes in them anymore. And they hadn't been witnessed for 8,000 years or something.
I'm sorry.
So no one really believes in.
Yeah.
But maybe a bit, in his he's like, maybe. And that's the psychological, intriguing thing of this show.
Right.
There's not black and white how people act or react.
Big plausible. This
The
story.
name of Robert of the House Baratheon, first of his name.
Don't look away.
Robert is the king, it's the big king. He's just the lord of the northern region.
Protect you in wrath. I, Eddard, the House Stark, Lord of Winterfell, and Lord
Okay,
of the North.
he tells it himself.
Sentence you to die.
It's a bit harsh, isn't it?
He will explain it now, so everything gets explained.
You understand why I did it?
John said he was a deserter.
Do you understand why I had to kill him?
Where's the old way?
The man who passes a sentence should swing the sword.
There's a choice for the White Walkers.
The White Walkers have been gone for thousands of years.
When he said our way is the old way, each of the 8 or 7, depends on who you ask, kingdoms of Westeros has its own culture, and that's also very interesting. Each of them has really his own rules of how they live.
Yeah.
No man to lie in these woods.
That's the first thing that the author of the books wrote, before he knew anything else about this world. This was the first thing that he said he was suddenly inspired to write this and didn't know what it had to do with anything else. So that was
The stag thing.
yeah. That's a dead dire wolf who fought with the stag. But they're going to tell it now. It's the little dire wolf wolfies.
Yeah. Maybe that's what killed them.
Direwolf.
Maggots.
Very strange.
So focused.
There are no direwolves south of the wall.
No, there are 5.
So this is also something that never happens really. So strange things are starting to happen.
Right.
Like I said, they used to live for 2 decades in peace and kind of boredom, and now the world changes. This is where the story starts.
Do what that's about their mother.
Right. Who's here?
You'll train them yourselves. You'll feed them yourselves. And if they die, you'll bury them yourselves.
What about you?
I'm not to start. Run to the litter. That one's yours, Snow.
So his second name is Snow, and I don't want to spoil it why it is, but they're going to. But it's important, so we'll find out why his last name is Snow and not Stark. But as you've already seen, he's kind of an outsider in this
But he's a
family.
family. He's a family member.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. He's a kind of an
He's a
outsider,
bastard.
but this is like an important.
Is he a bastard sort of thing?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I can say yes. I won't say it, but if you are that intelligent, I have to say yes. He is the son of the, or at least that's what we like to believe. He's the son of Ned Stark, but not the son of the mother.
Right.
And that was the reason why the mother gave him those angry looks at the beginning. Now in the capital, King's Landing. This is the only place in Westeros with like 1 million inhabitants. A real big city for this kind of place. This is another family. This is one of the other noble families.
And you never worry about anything. When you're 7, you jump to
And like you will see, they are completely different in their ethics and culture and everything.
You were never afraid.
There was nothing to be afraid of until you told Father. Lannisters don't have.
And the dead body that's lying here, that's the like the vice president of Westeros. That's the most important politician next to the big king. And he mysteriously died.
Whatever John Arryn knew or didn't know.
John Arryn, that's the guy who died.
Right.
Robert was using you mounted.
And Robert is the king.
Fucking balls and hunting holes. Was it the other way around? And life will go on.
You should be the hand of the king.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
What we can do without.
She's the queen, and that's her twin brother.
Okay.
So she's married to the king, And ravens, they bring the mail. They're like the mailman in this world, which is very cool. Because this is so big, and they need to, if information has to get exchanged, so this is a way to make it quicker.
Yeah.
It would take weeks, if not months, from the capital to this place with someone on foot.
King's Landing. John Arno is dead. A fever took him.
John Arryn was a kind of a father figure to him.
I know he was like a father to
Okay,
me.
they can.
There we go.
I don't have to tell. I think I should be more restrained.
He's coming this far north. There's only one thing he's after.
You can always say no, Ned.
Ah. He thinks they're going to offer him the job of their king.
Maybe.
We need plenty of candles for Lord Tyrion's chamber.
These are the, like I said in the talk before, these are the scenes that I like, you know, the medieval
What could you possibly
happiness,
say? A man of his
festivities. It's my type of.
We brought out 8 barrels of ale from the cellar. That's
I could watch a show just with scenes like that, with no plot. And now lots of weeks have passed, so
Yeah, so
because the
queen's
king
arriving.
took his time, you know, it took
Yeah.
like weeks to go there.
Hell, it's a bit silly, isn't it?
It's a fan favorite, that guy. Maybe it also will become one of your favorites. That's the king, of course. King Robert.
But he's legitimate and he'll accept his rule.
Well, in this world you are legitimate if you won the war. But you know, the older dynasty would say no, it's not legitimate. You just won the war against them.
Alright.
But now this is he fosters like a new line, and then it's
Grace.
maybe it will become legitimate.
Not fat.
So as you can see, those are two very old, very good friends. They both were, you know, John Arryn was a father figure to both of them. They fought this war 20 years ago together to overcome the old dynasty.
I haven't
Right.
seen you. Where the hell have you been? God. Grace. Targaryens are gone.
Him being the old king.
The Targaryens are the old dynasty,
Yeah.
old kings. And he killed.
So the old king killed his fiancée or something. One of his people.
Yeah, like that. And this is Essos now, this is the other continent.
Right.
And the investors, they are unaware of this, but those are the two last remaining heirs. Those are the real legitimate, if you want to call it that, heirs. Those are the two surviving children of that king that was in war 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And now they're grown up, you know, now they're like 20 years old, and now they're like, okay, we have to get our kingdom back. It's very complicated. But dragons is like the nukes of this world, you know, they are unbeatable, invincible if you have dragons.
Descends of House Targaryen, the third of his name.
And those are the Dothraki, a kind of barbarian nomad tribe of
His
Essos,
sister,
a bit based on the Mongolians. All those cultures are based on real cultures from our world.
Do you see when we was in?
He's a bit like Genghis Khan kind of
Defeated in
guy.
combat.
Mm-hmm.
They cut off their grain so the whole world can see their sheep. Cowed
Very brutal people.
And he is the stupidest.
Joffrey is the son of the king, the prince, and now she's promised to him, so she thinks, I become queen. The king is dead, I become queen.
Hasn't even said yes.
Why would he say no? He'd be the second most powerful man in the kingdoms.
You know, I would love my life to be like that. I mean, I don't eat meat and I don't drink alcohol any longer, but still, this is my fantasy of living. he's not allowed to make party with the rest because he's the bastard. But they're going to talk about it now.
Is he dead yet?
I don't understand why you'd be giving up. We have no families.
So this is really like an order. The people who guard the walls. That was why the guy was beheaded. They have to live there. They don't marry. It's like monk warriors.
Yeah.
We get inside.
Because it's so shitty at the wall. Everyone would leave from there without a strict.
So what's the game?
He's a bastard. He doesn't have a future here.
Yeah.
So he thinks
what about the other guys?
The other guys, okay, we'll find out.
wall?
We'll find out about why the other guys are at the wall. But this would be a spoiler.
Preparing for a night with your family. I don't fight in tournaments. Just when I fight them for real. There's no I can do. Well said.
So the blonde prince.
Yeah.
With the bag. Is he not the one that is going to turn out evil or something?
Do you know this already?
No.
I can't really spoil this for you. But do you have any knowledge of this?
Well, there's another bit I saw somewhere.
Okay. Well, maybe you're right.
Let him take you.
King takes what he wants. That's why he's king.
Maybe the episode you watched on the plane was an episode where he was in a later stage. Too.
Maybe.
He will not take him.
But I'm not going to say anything now.
He belongs to me.
So I don't remember any of this stuff.
Yeah, then it's a later episode with the
He only
prince.
stops eating when it's time for the
Probably.
I think the blonde guy, the blonde prince, he was
Let him in.
like an evil fellow in the episode I saw.
Pardon, my lord and lady. A rider in the night.
He's the only one he trusts.
The old guy, they're called maesters. They're like advisors, but also teachers and doctors. And for the lords, only if you're a lord, you have a maester.
Yeah.
The most highly educated scientific people in this world.
Different to me. Different king.
Yeah, everyone from the north who goes south with such a kind of task, they usually always die. They always get killed. That was what this dialogue was about. That history repeats itself. Maybe.
Yeah.
A Dothraki wedding without at least 3 deaths is considered a double.
Do you know the common tongue?
It's not the only word that you know.
But they're twins,
Stop!
Are you completely mad?
He saw us!
It's alright, it's alright.
He saw us!
I heard you the first time. Like the little climb, aren't you? The things I do for love.
Yeah, that's it. That's the first episode. So he caught the queen, the wife of the big king of Ned's good friend,
Yeah.
with her twin brother.
Yeah.
So that's a bit shocking. Well, it should be. It should be shocking.
Well, should I be shocked?
That was the fact that they were.
Oh! Actually, I found the fact that the little guy was checked out of that window
Yeah.
a little bit more shocking.
Yeah,
but,
the
yeah,
book
well,
is-
it was kind of to be expected, I suppose.
Yes,
Yeah, to give it context.
yeah, that's the first episode.
Right.
So it was more like an introductionary
I see.
episode where everyone gets introduced.
Yeah.
So it's not really, apart from the last scene, maybe not packed with spectacular stuff, but it's important, you know. It's the
Yeah,
foundation
yeah.
for everything. But did you like it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some details didn't really look too realistic. I think that's what you meant by
Which
by
details?
saying that. Well, when all those heads got chopped off and stuff, they looked a bit silly. The heads did,
Okay,
and the
okay.
dead bodies looked silly, and they looked like
Yeah, maybe because the budget isn't it?
yeah, exactly. That's
that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also the fighting scene at the wedding that
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
a bit oddly
Yeah.
choreographed.
Yeah, those
A
are
bit
all the
awkward.
things that will be getting much better.
Yeah.
Much better. Even starting with the next episode, you know, they also had to reshoot the pilot because the first version of it was so bad,
Right.
and it was almost, you know, it was like maybe a 90% chance that Game of Thrones would have never happened. But at the last moment, the showrunners really could convince the producers to give them another chance.
Okay.
And they reshot like maybe 50% of the pilot, so there's still old because they wouldn't have had enough money, so they had to still use like 50% from the not so good pilot.
Yeah.
So maybe those awkward fighting scenes,
Yeah.
maybe left
I
over
see.
from
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So that's why the quality, you know, also the filming quality and everything is a bit, you know, messy in this episode. But I really think, and I think most people think that way, that this will be getting much better even starting
Right.
with the next episode.
Right. It was a good introduction. It was good.
Yeah, I think
I
also
really enjoyed that.
I think that was the main thing this episode
Yeah.
has to do well, and I think it succeeded.
Yeah. I would imagine I
Like I
I
said,
want
they're really teasing us with, you know, they're giving hints, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
also sometimes they you know, intentionally give you like a red herring, like the wrong idea
Yeah.
of things. So lots of payoffs in the future. So many
Right.
things aren't supposed to make sense yet, or
Yeah.
aren't supposed to be, wow, what a great idea.
Yeah.
That's the really good thing about
Right.
it, especially the first season.
Right.
Yeah. So
Cool.
then that's our
Thank
first
you.
react. It's my first reaction ever.
Thank you for the
and
experience.
also, yeah.
Yeah, I really did enjoy that. Yeah, I thought it would be much worse.
Yeah, like the old Beatles song. It's getting better.
It's
Can't
getting
get
all
no
the
worse.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Cool.
maybe we'll do the next episode at a different time. And thank you very much
Okay.
for watching. Welcome back, episode 2 of our Game of Thrones reactions. You're the first time Game of Thrones watcher on the wall.
Oh yeah.
You don't
yeah.
know this reference yet, but watch on the wall, that's the thing.
Ain't that easy.
She's not a happy bunny, I can tell you.
Not yet.
Well, Mom, just brutish as this knife is, I suppose it is preferable to beheading.
What did Ned Stark want you from? Buying from a slave?
7 to 1.
So Ned Stark was his lord in the north. He's like a little lord. Lord Stark is the big lord. And slavery is abolished in Westeros, but not in Essos. And he sold to a slaver, so he was exiled by Ned Stark.
Looking bitches than you're used to, Uncle. I'm always been looking for you. You ride for King's Landing today.
Before you go, you will call on board on Lady Stark and offer your sympathies.
What about my sympathies, you then?
None, but it is expected of you. Your absence has already been noted.
Well, it means nothing to you. I can't stand the wailing of women. Oh,
Do you understand?
The prince will remember that little lord.
I hope so.
If he forgets, be a good dog and remind him.
No broken bones?
Oh, maybe broken bones as well.
Felt like it was back dandy.
Would be a spoiler if I tell you.
Ah.
I pray to the mother every morning and night that she return your child to you. I am grateful. Perhaps this time she'll listen.
The mother, that's a religious expression. So there's 7 kind of aspects of God in their religion, and mother is one. The mother is for mercy. It's a symbol of mercy. There's also the warrior and the father and all those.
Okay.
So it's a real complex religion.
Well, I suppose, is it supposed to be one deity that is different?
Yeah, it's I think it's one deity with 7 aspects, but that's just the religion of them.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
in the north, he has a different religion. Those 3 people have a different religion. They have
Right.
this more like Germanic,
Right.
polytheism.
But those 2, they share the same religion because she's
also from the south.
She's also from
yeah,
the south.
she's just married into the north.
yeah.
Already have one. Good man. Have you swung again? Of course I have. That's someone.
But many people are kind of agnostics or atheists. You know, he is a kind of an atheist.
It's a strange
Blonde
thing.
guy.
Just to cut him out. Realise we're nothing but sacks of meat, blood, and some bone to keep it all standing. Let me thank you ahead of time for guarding us all from the perils beyond the wall. Wildlings and white walkers.
He doesn't take it serious.
Always in on that.
Great. Good. Strong men that can protect us.
The farther
You've got
south
the
you go,
kingdoms
the
right
less
past
they're
the
respectable.
We already? Have you taken your vows then?
Soon enough.
In regards to the Night's Watch, I'm sure it will be thrilling to serve in such a elite force. And if not, it's only for life.
So in a way, he kind of wants him already. You know, that's the question you ask yourself. What does he really think
Yeah.
he will find there?
Yeah.
And the blonde guy, in a very ironic way, tells him it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Who cares how they're holding? They're gonna get all messed up anyway.
Could you got help?
What?
Be careful you don't cut yourself.
You're so skinny.
So are you. I had the blacksmith make it for you special. I won't hack a man's head off, but it can poke him full of holes if you quicken it.
I can be quick.
You have to work at it every day. How's it feel? Do you like the balance?
I think so.
First lesson. Sticking with the pointy end.
I know which end to use.
Well, she's a bit mean, isn't she?
Mm.
Obviously, she's a bastard.
Yeah, but you know, he's worried about her youngest, not youngest, young son.
Yeah, still.
But they talk about it. They're going to talk about it now.
It's not easy. No, I like this not easy. They tell me.
17 years ago, you rode off with the nothing. You came back a year later with another woman's son. And now you're leaving again.
No choice.
That's what men always say when honor calls. That's what you tell your families, tell your sons. You do have a choice. And you've made it.
So when he was at the war with Robert, that made Robert king, then he came back with
Yeah.
It's been lost.
You said goodbye to Brad. He's not going to die. I know it. Who Stark's not hard to kill? My mother?
She was very kind.
Good. Next time I see you, you'll be all in black. It was always my call. Farewell, Snow.
And you, Stark.
Snow, all bastards in the north, the second name is Snow. In the south, all bastards' names is Sand, for example. So that's the reason for his second name.
Right.
But they're like best buddies, you know, the oldest son of the Starks, Rob, we just saw him, and John, and it's a tough separation for all of them. But Rob, the other guy now, he will, you know, he will inherit the Stark. He will be the Lord Stark later. And this is the crossing. One part of the party now goes to King's Landing to south, and the other will go in the other direction. They're going north. So those three riders are going north to the wall.
Yeah.
This is the where they have the pathways.
It's on a serving in a night's watch.
This is the King's Road.
Folks have been on the wall for thousands of years. You are a Stark. You might not have my name. You have my blood.
Is my mother alive? Does she know about me, where I am, where I'm going? Does she care?
The next time we see each other, we'll talk about your mother. I promise.
This is on the Northern Ireland. This is filmed in Northern Ireland.
What do you say, just you and me on the King's Road, sold to our sides, a couple of tavern wenches to warm our beds tonight?
You'd have asked me 20 years ago.
No wars to fight, willing to marry.
But they lived like rock stars back in the day when they were young, when they were conquerors. But Ned, you know, became a nice husband, and Rob, the king, is still like lives like a rock star. Lots of affairs and drinking and so.
Bessie, who's one of yours? Bessie, thank the gods for Bessie.
Oh. Are they warming up to the idea of change?
Well, that's the secret. But I think it's so obvious the way they show the eggs, you know.
Yeah.
At first, when I watched the show for the first time, I was pretty sure they will hatch.
Yeah.
It's one of the least best kept secrets of the show.
Yeah, and now it was even more obvious. Obviously.
Now we will learn about the Night's Watch, all the questions you asked me before. Now or some will get answered now.
Okay.
Also for John.
Rapists. They were given a choice, no doubt. Castration or the wall. Let's choose the knife.
Fire. You stay here, I'll come back.
You're not supposed to be here. No one's supposed to be here. It's a mercy. He's dead already.
No!
Crikey. Oh, shit! Oh. Oh shit! Oh!
Well, if you think this is going to be the most violent thing in this show, then... Oh gosh! Look at her!
Have you ever seen a dragon?
Dragon gone, Khaleesi.
Everywhere. Even in the east?
No dragon. Brave men kill them.
It is known.
It is known.
Is not.
The trader from cards told me the dragons come from the moon.
The moon.
He told me the moon was a lake place. That once there were 2 moons in the sky. But one wandered too close to the sun and it cracked when they hit. Out of it poured 1,000 dragons, and they drank the sun's fire.
Moon is no egg. Moon is goddess, wife of sun. It is known. It is known.
Welcome.
Here.
Season 1 is a bit like Columbo in some aspects.
I'm about to kill
Very, very unique to this season.
I don't think Rome fell from that tower. I think he was thin.
The boy was always sure-footed before.
Someone tried to kill him first.
Game of Thrones. When people get thrown.
Okay.
What?
What?
I don't know. I would stake my life the Lannisters are involved. They already have reason to suspect our loyalty to the crown.
Did you notice the dagger the killer used? It's too fine a weapon for such a man. The blade is Valyrian steel, the handle dragon bow. Someone gave it to him.
Valyrian steel is very, very, very expensive. It's like very rare. Only very rich people can afford it.
Stand behind you.
Is there going to be a battle in the Godswood? Huh? Too easily words of war become acts of war. We don't know the truth yet. Lord Stark must be told of this.
I don't trust a raven to carry these words.
I'll ride to King's Landing.
No. There must always be a Stark in Winterfell. I will go myself.
Brother, you can.
I must.
I'll send Hal with the squad of guardsmen to escort you.
Too large a party attracts unwanted attention. I don't want the Lannisters to know I'm coming.
Let me accompany you at least. King's Road can be a dangerous place for a woman alone.
Did you put candles there on purpose?
Would be a slight spoiler.
Yes.
I think she intends something with the candles.
Right.
I think she thinks that they, I guess she thinks the heat will make
Yeah, she wants to exert, right?
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't really 100% herself, I guess, believe that they will hatch, but she thinks like, why not give it a try?
Right.
It won't happen, but why not give it a try?
Yeah.
No.
Or maybe she just wanted a nice atmosphere in the tent. Or they're in the middle of the, way from the north to the capital. This is like a little village on the way.
That looks very modern. Early 20th century,
well,
I should say.
This is the further south you go, the more modern everything becomes. The north is really medieval, or like even dark ages maybe, and the nearer you get to the capital, it's more like Renaissance.
They're fighting so much, girl. There's a tin there making me shake. It frightens me too. Look at that face.
Sorry,
He's a famous. He's a punk from a punk band. I've forgotten. It's
Come on, that's.
you know the band.
That's the guy from.
But you know it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh Jesus!
Unfortunately, not
He died 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So he died.
No, he died.
Pancreatic cancer.
Not 2 years ago. He died shortly after season 1. That's why he's only in season 1. He's only in season 1 because he died after that. He was already very ill during the filming of that.
They thought he was going to die. He was really, really ill.
But he had to leave the show.
And then he recovered.
Okay.
And then he recovered. And then he
Yeah, something like that.
Wilco Johnson. Oh, Jesus.
But even if he didn't die after season 1, he had to leave the show because he was so sick.
Sure, yeah.
And he's already, you can see it here, he's already sick in there, and it doesn't look very healthy.
Well,
So this is a very important scene.
Well, this
is maybe the most important scene of the whole show.
Right.
Father only lets us have all covered feasts.
Princess can drink as much as she wants.
Everything is also very symbolic. Things that now are happening are kind of symbolic for things that will happen in the rest of the show. So it's very important in a way.
And who are you, boy? Micah, my lord.
He's the butcher's boy.
He's my friend.
Butcher's boy who wants to be a knight, eh?
Sure, you are wrong. He's clearly a very nice guy, blonde kid.
She asked me to,
Oh, yeah.
Lord. She asked me to.
I'm your prince, not your lord, and I said, pick up your sword.
It's not a sword, my prince. It's only a stick.
And you're not a knight. Only a butcher's boy. That was my lady's sister you were hitting. Do you know that?
Stop it.
Arya, stay out of this.
I won't hurt her. Much. I'll gut you, you little cunt! No. No. Please don't.
Arya, leave him alone.
Oh, nice movie.
Those like mythical wolves that were also extinct, like the dragons.
Oh, direwolves are actually real, or they were.
Yeah, they were. But in this show, I'm talking about the show.
Yeah.
So they are connected with the souls of the Stark owners. So that's also a bit important that she was separated now from him. But this is something, and that's deep. That's like the deep lore behind
That
it.
makes
all.
sense. Yeah,
That's more in the books than in the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Lord! My lord! The thunder!
Yeah, he's
Yeah, Wilco. Yeah, it's Wilco.
Yeah.
But he always looked like that. He never looked real healthy.
Quiet, woman. Sorry, Ned. That's a frightening girl. But we need to get this business done quickly.
Your girl and that butcher's boy attacked my son. But Arno of hers nearly tore his arm.
That's not true. She just bit him a little. He was hurting my cat.
Doc told us what happened. You and that boy beat him with clubs while you set your wolf on.
That's not what happened.
Yes, it is. They all attacked me and she threw my sword in the river.
Liar.
Shut up!
Enough! He tells me one thing, she tells me another. Seven hells, what am I to make of this?
Dr. Feelgood.
Dr. Feelgood?
Dr. Feelgood.
He's not from that band.
Yeah.
He was also he was in this band also.
He was the original guitarist.
Okay, I just knew him from the project after that.
Yeah, he left pretty early on, but he was the original
Because
guitarist.
Dr. Feelgood was more like a pop band, not really a punk band.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember.
That's something.
Everything happened so fast. I didn't see.
Ned, see to it that your daughter's disciplined. I'll do the same with my son. Lovely, Your Grace.
What of the diamond? What of the beast that savaged your son?
Forgot the damn wolf.
We found no trace of the direwolf, Your Grace.
No. So be it.
We have another wolf.
As you will.
Come here. Diamond's no pet. Get her a dog, she'll be happier for it. The butcher's boy. You rode him down. He ran. Not very fast.
Because there's a connection.
Yeah.
The little boy will feel it and wake up or something.
Yeah, that suggests that, it's not really spoken directly about.
Right.
But the books, in the books
In the
it's
books
more
it's
about
more-
that esoteric kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, what people believe
Okay.
would be a full recovery. And then he recorded an album with Roger Daltrey.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And then he got sick again, and then it happened really quickly.
Well, that
Yeah,
was
cool.
episode 2. I'm glad you seem to enjoy it. I hope we'll go on.
Yeah.
So thank you very
I would
much.
say too. Thanks for watching.
So now he arrives in King's Landing,
Okay. Yeah.
the capital.
Good weather.
Yeah, it's very south. It's hundreds of miles south of where he's from. So
Very nice colours.
yeah.
If you'd like to change into something more appropriate.
Oh. He doesn't like his attire.
They're
It's a
more
bit like Trump and Zelensky.
they're more formal here. Yeah, it's a bit like Trump and Zelensky. He's the Zelensky of Westeros. Westeros is the continent.
Yeah.
I don't know if you already picked up on that.
We are all praying for Prince Joffrey's full recovery.
Those are the counselors of the king.
Renly, you looking well?
It's the younger brother of the king, Renly.
Someday you'll sit on the throne and the truth will be what you make it.
At least he has some sense of realism.
Wait.
She's very beautiful and young. And if you don't like her, you only need to see her on formal occasions. No, but you will.
My mum never talks to me like that.
She tries to prepare him for the harsh realities of the...
Oh, not my harsh realities.
So you agree? The Starks aren't enemies.
Everyone who isn't us is an enemy.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Enough of that.
she's preparing him.
Eat your food.
I see.
Practicing. Practicing for what? The prince? I stop.
And she also prepares.
Where did you get this? This is no toy.
If you remember episode 1, she got it from John, from the brother who's gone to the Night Watch.
Yeah.
About sword fighting.
Sticking with the pointy end.
That's what John told her.
Yeah. Remember.
Look at me. You're a Stark of Winterfell. You know our words.
Winter is coming.
The summers can last for many years, the seasons can last many years in this world. So she never experienced winter.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think this will be cleared up in this or the next episode. Okay. That's why it makes a bit more sense that winter's coming.
Yeah.
Don't listen to it. Crows are all liars.
Sounds like a title of a song.
Story about a crow. I hate your stories. I know a story about a boy who hated stories. So Duncan the Tall, those were always your favourites.
Those weren't my favourites. My favourites were...
There's really books about Sir Duncan the Tall, also by the author of the Song of Ice and Fire books. So George Martin really wrote books about this Sir Duncan the Tall. So it's really a reference, it's like a fourth wall breaking kind of thing.
Did you write those books before or
no, after or in the middle of writing the main story.
Right, cool.
But these are really more like children's stories, Sir Duncan stories. So it's really the kind of story someone like him would be told.
Walkers move through the woods.
And now I talked over it, but now she talked about winters that can last many years. This is where she's talking about it.
The shepherds in their huts, and women smothered their babies rather than see them starve.
So she's talking about a very long winter.
What are you telling him now?
Only what the little Lord wants to hear.
So he's the oldest brother of the Starks, and he's like now serving as the kind of Lord of Winterfell in the absence of Lord Stark.
Yeah.
And should Lord Stark die, he would become the next Lord.
Yeah.
Like the eye of a blue-eyed giant named Macumber.
Maybe we do.
So for the first time, he really has to take responsibility, Rob.
what Maester Lewin says about my leg.
Oh. The leg's really fucked or what?
He can't walk anymore.
Oh shit.
That's what you asked during the first episode. You asked, didn't he break any bones?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I said to you that would be a spoiler. But
Right.
he's paralyzed now.
Oh shit.
He can't remember what happened and he's paralyzed.
Little birds are everywhere. Even in the north, they whisper to me the strangest stories. Valerian steel.
Do you know whose dagger this is?
I must admit I do not.
Well, well, this is an historic day. Something you don't know that I do.
There's only one dagger like this in all of the Seven Kingdoms. It's mine.
Yours?
At least it was, until the tournament on Prince Joffrey's last name day. I bet on Sir Jaime in the jousting, as any sane man would, when the Knight of the Flowers unseated him. I lost this dagger.
To whom?
Tyrion Lannister.
So now she thinks that he's behind all that he pushed Bran, or that he's involved in the whole Bran thing.
Yeah.
Lord, you'd be dead. Lord Snow here grew up in a castle, spitting down on the likes of you.
Good news? Perhaps you'd like to share it with your wife.
My wife is in Winterfell.
Is she? I thought that she'd be safest in here. One of several such establishments I own.
You're a funny man. Huh? A very funny man.
Ned! I wish I could see the girls.
It's too dangerous.
Just for...
Oh.
I know they did it, Ned. The Lannisters in my bones, I know it.
Littlefinger's right. Then I bring it to Robert. And hope he's still the man I once knew.
Is he?
He kind of is, but maybe that's the problem.
Yeah.
You know, she was promised to Ned's older brother. Then the older brother was killed by the previous king.
Yeah.
And Littlefinger, the guy who helped them,
Yeah.
was always in love with her, but she was in love with
Before.
the older brother. But when the older brother was killed, she was, you know, she had to marry Ned, and at first they didn't, you know or like or love each other. But they slowly fell in love with each other.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
Peter, Littlefinger, kept on loving her from a distance. So this is also kind of a tension here. Very complicated. This is the soap opera part of the show.
Right, and they'd even been in love with each other before she was promised the...
Command to me. To me. You do not command the dragon.
Please. Him. I don't want my brother harmed.
Mormont, did you recognize the name?
Aha.
He's the son of the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch.
I see.
And we learned in the previous episode, he's exiled.
He got
from
exiled
Westeros.
because, yeah.
Because he sold
slaves or
slaves,
something.
Ned Stark exiled him.
Yeah.
So he's also from the northern part of Westeros. So in a way, everyone is connected to everyone in the show. That's also...
The Night's Watch is a joke to you, is it? Is that what we are, Lannister? An army of jesters in black.
We don't have enough men to be an army, and aside from Yoren here, none of you are particularly funny.
No, he has to go to King's Landing because he's the recruiter of the Night's Watch. He has to recruit new people, new poor souls.
But how can he, seriously, how can that guy, that first ranger, talk to the imp like that if he's such a high-ranking prince and the other guy is just a
he's not really a
bloody
prince.
soldier? Well, he's
Tyrion is not really a prince. So at the Night's Watch, there's different laws. They're beyond the law. They're beyond the law. They went to the Night's Watch. They take their vows.
Yeah.
They promise they never have a family again and never take sides in any war.
Yeah.
So they're like the UN. They're like UN troops in a way.
Right.
And, you also have to mind, no one really likes Tyrion. the people think very badly about Tyrion. Everyone basically, you know, he's a very misunderstood person. People think because he's a dwarf, they think he's he's a monster or something like that.
You are late, boy.
In the previous episode, Ned they talked about that she wants to learn fighting.
Yeah.
Sword. Or in this episode even.
Master, Sirio Forel. Tomorrow you will catch it. Now pick it up. That is the grip. You are not holding a battle axe, you are holding...
A needle.
Just so. Now we will begin the dance. Remember, child, this is not the dance of the Westeros we are learning. The Knight's dance. Hacking and hammering. This is the Bravos dance.
Bravos is a city in Essos on the other continent. One of the most civilized places in this world. One of the most modern places also in this world.
So where he's from?
Yeah, he just told me. So he said, I'm not going to teach you how to fight in Westeros.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
In general, the big cities in Essos are all more modern than everything in Westeros. Westeros is really more the backwards place than Essos in some aspects.
Yeah.
Apart from the Dothraki, which are this nomad tribe, it's an exception.
Dead? Oh. Dead. Very dead.
Wasn't she left-handed before?
She is left-handed. I mean, the actress is right-handed, but the character in the books is left-handed, and I think she learned to do it with her left hand. The actress learned to do it with the left hand because the character in the books is left-handed. So I think she's always left-handed with the sword, mostly. So yeah, now at the end Ned Stark had some PTSD, flashbacks from the war. Did you like it?
Yeah.
I think it becomes more and more, the world makes more and more sense in a way.
Yeah, it was a bit less gruesome than what we saw before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those are all the introductionary
More
kind of
intertwined storylines.
I think by now we know, we sense some things like that the Lannisters and the Starks are probably not going to become big friends, and things like that. That something in the north of the wall is lurking, maybe.
Yeah. What I don't quite understand is the thing about the seasons, how the seasons can be, so different in length, and I mean, after all, it's a planet.
Well,
right, revolving around the sun.
I mean, it's a fantasy world.
It's a fantasy world. Still, it's a fantasy world that makes sense.
But maybe that's even. I mean, I didn't study astronomy or cosmology or something like that. But I would suspect this could be real. In a different galaxy. Couldn't there be a planet that has a strange kind of way of
but that would mean that the axle is just totally unstable,
maybe
and everything would be totally unstable. Then the weather would be, climates would be really
there have been many very severe catastrophes in this world in previous centuries and millennia, like big volcano and earthquake stuff happened and comets and so on. So maybe that's also maybe the author didn't really think much about it, but maybe all those catastrophes that he's like hinting at have something to do with this being maybe an unstable planet or something. I mean, I don't know. I mean that's never explained. It's not even explained by the author in interviews or anything.
Yes.
So maybe there's the possibility that he didn't really think about it even.
Yeah.
Because maybe he was also like, hey, this is a fantasy story.
Right.
Don't think too much about it.
Yeah.
But maybe, like I said, the books aren't yet finished, so maybe there's going to be an answer to everything. I doubt that. I don't think he's the kind of author who's there to answer all the mysteries. I think he likes the questions more than the answers, which he has in common with me.
I think you've
that's
already
maybe
told
why
me,
I
but
like it.
have you read the books? All of them?
Yeah.
Right.
I read them. all the books that have been published so far.
Yeah.
No, and one thing about the first season is, season 1 is really like book 1. You know, after that it diverges. It has to diverge because every little, change. If you change just a detail, the butterfly effect, things are getting more and more different from each other. But season 1 is really very close to the book material. It's really like a transcript from the books, what we've seen so far. There's maybe even now already 1 or 2 characters that aren't there in the books, side characters, but they don't really alter too much yet.
Yeah.
But starting with season 2 and especially season 3 and 4, there's really side plots that are not in the books, and there are big plots in the books that aren't in the show. Because some things aren't, even with billions of budget, some things that are in the books, it's impossible to put them on screen. But now, like you see, this is a very kind of low budget show in season 1. Everything is, it's still possible to make the things, because the books also start as a small story and then it gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. So I think we are looking. I hope you two are looking forward to episode 4.
I am actually. I don't know how we're doing for time. How are you doing for time? I have time.
I have time too. So if you
Yeah?
want, we can
Why?
watch
Yeah.
episode 4. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I like to watch it.
Awesome. Yeah.
Then
Let's go for it.
let's watch episode 4.
Hoorah. Woken walk, splashback.
It would be a spoiler. We have to be patient for like 10 seconds, then we will find out what it is. The important thing is 3 eyes, that's the important thing. And it was a dream.
Right.
The little lord's been dreaming again.
Remember him from episode 2? He's also living in the Stark household.
Yeah.
He's a hostage by the Starks.
He is a hostage.
But he was, raised like a member of the family. They all very friendly to him.
I don't want to go.
Neither do I. But Rob's Lord of Winterfell. It means I do what he says and you do what I say.
Rob is on the one hand his lord and he's the hostage, but Rob is also his best friend. So it's really interesting dynamic. They're like the same age, Theon and Rob, and they're like best buddies. But also have this strange power dynamic.
Yeah.
I have a gift for you. Give that to your saddler. He'll provide the rest. You must shape the horse to the rider. Start with a yearling and teach it to respond to the reins and to the boy's voice.
Will I really be able to ride?
You will. On horseback, you'll be as tall as any of them.
See what he can do.
Oh fuck!
I yield. Please, no more. On your feet.
Shit.
Hit him.
Ah.
I've had worse. You can call me Sam, if you want. My mother calls me Sam.
Not going to get any easier.
Why didn't you get up and fight? I wanted to. I just couldn't. Why not? I'm a coward.
Oh. Poor guy. Oh man.
Into him. Now they'll think we're cowards too.
That's very delicate art for.
Yeah, that's the entry to the. I mean, they're going to talk about it now. It's the entry of Vastofrak, the only city that the Dothraki.
Till tomorrow, my lord.
I've been hoping to talk to you about John Arryn.
Lord Arryn.
The Mesa doesn't look very healthy, does it?
Again, would be a spoiler if I said anything.
Charge of his care, but I could not save him. His sickness struck him very hard.
But yeah, he looks very frail.
He does look very frail.
But, maybe it's. I'm not going to say anything.
Lord John often came to me for counsel.
Why?
I have been Grand Maester for many years. Kings and hands have come to me for advice since...
What did John want the night before he died?
Oh, he came inquiring after a book.
A book? What book?
The lineages and history of the great houses of the Seven Kingdoms.
He could be Lord of a Holdfast. He'll sit on the King's Council. Or he might raise castles. Like Brandon the Builder.
Brandon the Builder, that was like many thousand years ago an ancestor of the Starks. He built the wall. He was the architect of the wall.
Okay.
But again, he's more like a mythical figure because there are
Yeah,
histories from 8,000 years ago.
Right, sure.
Hello. Sir Alistair said I'm to be your new watch partner. I should warn you, I don't see all that well.
He is a bit useless, isn't he?
Yeah.
Sir Alistair's going to make me fight again tomorrow, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
I'm not going to get any better, you know.
Well, it can't get any worse.
Oh.
No one touches Sam.
Wow. Scary.
What are you waiting for? Attack him! You get in there.
Hit me. Go on, hit me.
I mean, that way he's never going to learn anything.
Yeah.
So I get the instructor here. I get his.
This is funny, do you?
When you're out there, beyond the wall with the sun going down,
I think he's right.
do you want a man at your back or a snivelling boy?
This. It's a gift. I had it made for you.
Dothraki rags. You're going to dress me now?
Please.
But this stinks of manure. Into one of them, wouldn't you? Next, you'll want to braid my hair.
You've no right to a braid. You've won no victories yet.
Nice move.
I wouldn't doubt it. Well, don't you think it's a little bit unfair? Making us take our vows while they sneak off for a little Sally on the side. Sally on the side?
Silly yourselves. You look cold, boys.
Tis a bit nippy.
You boys even remember the last winter? How long's it been now? What, 10 years?
I remember.
Was it uncomfortable at Winterfell? Were there days when you just couldn't get warm, never mind how many fires your servants built?
I build my own fires.
That's admirable. I spent 6 months out there, beyond the wall, during the last winter. Supposed to be a 2-week mission. We heard a rumor Mance Rayder was planning to attack Eastwatch, so we went out to look for some of his men. Capture them, gather some knowledge. The Wildings who fight for Mance Rayder are hard men.
Mance Rayder is the kind of leader of the wildlings, of the human beings north of the wall.
Okay.
And he was also used to be from the Night's Watch, so he's a traitor of the Night's Watch.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
He's like the #1 enemy of the Night's Watch.
Yeah.
Since they don't believe in the monsters.
This is still alive, or is he
a
thing of the past?
He's the kind of guy who tries to get the wildlings to revolt and to attack them.
Oh, right.
he's the troublemaker for the.
I've been sitting here for days. Start the damn joust before I piss myself.
God, who's that?
Sir Gregor Clegane. They call him the Mountain.
And his opponent?
Sir Hugh of the Vale. He was John Arryn's squire. Look how far he's come.
Yes, enough.
One of the knights was the squire of John Arryn, the man that got killed.
Yeah.
That's the whole mystery of season 1. And he became a knight shortly after Lord Arryn was killed. So it's very, it's very suspicious.
Okay.
That's why Ned Stark wanted to ask him questions.
Yeah.
It's very important to get information from this guy. He knows something. Maybe there's a reason that he was made a knight.
Oh fuck.
And usually...
Oh fuck! Oh, good.
The jousting is not meant to be about killing each
Yeah,
other.
I know. Oh, well,
So-
if it's...
So that's really... That comes quite handy for people who wanted him not to speak, that he's dying now.
Yeah.
So that's, again, very suspicious.
Oh, a new way to go. I wonder, if Robert is obviously so incapable of running the kingdom.
Yeah.
Why did they make him king in the first place? Because
Because-
they wanted a weak king?
Well, if that was the case, that wasn't, no one really said it, but, he was the leader of the rebels who won the war. And
Yeah.
It could have been either Ned or Robert.
Yeah.
And Ned didn't want this. Ned wants to be Lord in the north. That's why he hates it so much, being hand of the king. Robert really, is a very ambitious guy. And he hates it now to be king, but he thought it would be great to be king.
Yeah.
But first of all, he wanted to defeat the previous king, because he hated the previous king, because he was responsible for the killing of the woman that Robert loved.
Yeah.
So it was really more an emotional. He's an emotional man. He's not an intelligent.
Yeah.
Intellectual man. He's an emotional man.
Right.
And he thought in a childish way being king would make him happy, which he didn't, and he sucks at doing it.
Unexpected pleasure.
So now Tyrion, she wants to be
sorry
undercover,
to miss
and now
you.
Tyrion found her.
Lady Stark.
No, now they're in the middle between King's Landing and the north, and he comes down from the wall, wants to go to King's Landing, and she returns from King's Landing to the north.
Yeah.
And they met,
by coincidence.
I don't know. And Tyrion still doesn't know anything about what's going on, so he doesn't know anything what's happening here now. But she suspects Tyrion, of course, being involved in the thing with Bran.
Bully of River Run?
She is.
The Red Stallion was always a welcome sight at River Run.
He's like, oh, I have to stand up, I don't want to.
Oldest and most loyal bannermen.
Our lord is honored by his trust.
I envy your father all his fine friends, Lady Stark, but I don't quite see the purpose of this.
I know your sigil as well. The Twin Towers of Frey.
It's all her bannerman, or the bannerman of her father.
Lord Walder as well, my lady. He has asked your father for the honor of his presence on his 90th name day. He plans to take another wife.
Son.
Guest right is very
A boy
holy
of 10.
in Westeros. That's a very important rule, to be a nice guest.
In the name of King Robert,
Will become important later on in the show.
call upon you to seize him and help me return him to Winterfell to await the king's justice.
He doesn't even know why, because he was at the wall and has no information about anything. Yeah.
Wow.
That was episode 4, I think.
Drama. Yeah. Ooh.
So it starts to escalate more and more.
Yeah.
It's still, you know, nothing has really broken out, nothing has really,
no open war, just tension.
Yeah, gets more and more tense.
Brewing. Yeah, I see.
Yeah. So, we'll go on with episode 5.
Do we have to? Okay, cool.
So Hugh have any family in the capital?
No. Going against the mountain.
Who determines the draw?
All the knights draw straws, Lord Stark.
But who holds the straws?
Is the best soldier of all time, more or less. Now he's old.
Told me you're the best he'd ever seen. Never knew of a man to be wrong about matters of...
And you know, like knights in this world are like rock stars, like real celebrities.
He was a squire until a few months ago. How could he afford a new suit of armor? Perhaps Lord Arron left him some money.
The Knight of the Flowers.
He's from House Tyrell. That's the second richest family in Westeros. The richest are the Lannisters.
Thank you, Sir Loras.
Their country, the country of the Tyrells, is the most fertile place in Westeros, and it's very beautiful and romantic. That's their kind of vibe, you know, and very liberal and so on. It's a nice place, basically, where they are from.
Nice thrust.
Such a shame, Littlefinger. It would have been so nice for you to have a friend.
And tell me, Lord Renly, when will you be having your friend?
Oh no, that's a big sword.
You can't lose.
Leave him be!
And you know, remember,
Oh, no.
those are brothers.
Yeah.
But they don't like each other. Brothers, like the Gallagher brothers of Westeros.
Stop this madness in the name of your...
Remove his hood.
Downwards from his horse they live.
Wrong place. Word's probably gotten to my father by now. He'll be offering a handsome reward. Everyone knows a Lannister always pays his debts.
You're taking me to your sister's.
Her sister was the wife of John Arryn.
Tell me, Lady Stark, when was the last time you saw your sister?
5 years ago.
She's changed. Am I starting to make sense?
And now the other barbarian.
Wow. Wow.
You know, they hide in the mountains. Raiders.
Wow, that was real theater blood.
You first. You need a woman. Nothing like a woman after a fight.
Well, I'm willing if she is.
You do not say.
Lords?
The Greyjoys.
Famed for
He's
their
a great
skills at archery, navigation, and lovemaking.
They're like the Vikings of this world, the creatures. They live on islands, the Iron Islands.
Now that Robert's king.
Good.
Words, ours is the fury.
If the wrong ears heard what I'm about to tell you, off comes my head. And who would mourn poor Varys then? North or south, they sing no songs for spiders. But there...
Spider is his nickname because he's the master of spies.
Yeah.
Your friend I know but a fool, and doomed unless you save him.
Who gave it to him?
Some dear friend, no doubt, but which one? There were many. Lord Arryn was a kind and trusting man. There was one boy. All he was, he owed to John Arryn.
The squire, Sir Hugh.
So that's probably first he became a knight because he killed probably John Arryn, gave him the poison, and then he was killed so he couldn't talk about it.
Who paid Sir Hugh?
Someone who could afford it.
Why kill him?
He started asking questions.
I see.
Mm.
No, Lord Stark's asking questions too.
He's in a dangerous place. Those are the skulls that
the dragon skulls.
Viserys was talking about in the
Right.
previous episode.
Yeah, they are quite big. If that's
Found one
tea.
bastard already. He
Yeah.
has the book. The rest will come.
And when he knows the truth, what will he do?
The gods alone know. The fools tried to kill his son. How have you been since we last saw each other?
Since you last saw me, or since I last saw you?
Now, the last time I saw you, you were talking to the Hand of the King.
Saw me with your own eyes.
Eyes I own.
Council business. We all have so much to discuss with Ned Stark.
Everyone's well aware of your enduring fondness for Lord Stark's wife. To think, a simple word to the Queen.
One shudders at the thought. Even more recently than you have seen me.
Have you?
Yes. Earlier today, I distinctly recall seeing you talking to Lord Stark in his chambers.
That's really the Game of Thrones. That's why it's called Game of Thrones. Those kind of intrigues. Yeah.
Off with you. No begging.
I'm not a beggar. I live here.
Do you want a smack on your ear to help you with your hearing?
I want to see my father.
I want to fight the Queen for all the good it does me.
You want your father, boy? He's lying on the floor of some tavern.
My father is Hand of the King. I'm not a boy. I'm Arya Stark of Winterfell. And if you lay a hand on me, my father will have both your heads on spikes. Now, are you going to let me by, or do I need to smack you on the ear to help with your hearing?
You know I had half my guard out searching for you.
They said they were going to kill you.
Who did?
I didn't see them, but I think one was fat. I'm not lying. They said you found the bastard, and the wolves are fighting the lions and the savage. Something about the savage.
Where did you hear this?
In the dungeons, near the dragon skulls.
What were you doing in the dungeons?
Chasing a cat.
Your brother Benjamin. His blood runs black, makes him as much my brother as yours. It's for his sake I rode here so hard I damn near killed my horse. There are others riding too. The whole city will know by tomorrow.
Well,
It's about your wife, my lord. She's taken the imp.
Doesn't look like a prisoner.
My sister will decide what he looks like.
Yes, my lady.
Pardon, my lord. There's a Night's Watchman here begging a word. Says it's urgent.
Oh no, that's a recruiter who traveled with Tyrion.
Oh, yeah.
But then after Tyrion was captured, they parted ways.
If it please. This must be your son. He has the look.
I'm a girl.
No one sent me, my lord. I'm here to find men for the wall. See if there's any scum in the dungeons might be fit for service.
Whore is pregnant.
you're speaking of murdering a child.
I warned you this would happen back in the north. I warned you, but you didn't care to hear. Well, hear it now. I want him dead.
You want to assassinate a girl? Because the spider heard a rumor.
No rumor, my lord. The princess is with child.
Based on whose information?
Sir Jorah Mormont. He is serving as advisor to the Targaryens.
Mormont, you bring us the whispers of a traitor, half a world away, and call it fact. I followed you into war. Twice. Without doubts, without second thoughts. But I will not follow you now.
You're the king's hand, Lord Stark. You'll do as I command, or I'll find me a hand who will.
You know, that's very convenient for him. You know, it's a bit like he...
True, he doesn't really want the job anyway, does he?
No, he has to leave. He's in he knows he's in danger. They don't know yet.
Yeah.
His wife has taken Tyrion.
Yeah.
So he needed an excuse to leave quickly. And there's a second reason, but I can't talk about the second reason. The second reason would be the biggest spoiler of the whole thing.
Okay.
But the first reason, the practical reason, is he has to leave anyway.
Lots of reasons anyway, obviously. I mean...
No, several, but he has to leave anyway. But there's also the big reason, but I can't talk about the big reason why he doesn't want to kill Daenerys. You see, he's in a hurry. He has to leave.
After you took your leave, the word treason was mentioned.
he knows war is now coming.
Winterfell.
Why, what do you care?
If you're still here come nightfall, I'll take you to see the last person John Arryn spoke with before falling ill. If that sort of thing still interests you.
You know, that's it's really difficult for him now. And Littlefinger knows that. Littlefinger is like, he wants to keep him in the city, because also Littlefinger kind of senses there's tension.
Station them outside the girls' chambers. Who are your best two swords?
Heward and Will.
Find them and meet me at the stables.
As soon as the Lannisters find out about what his wife did, you know, there's war.
Lannisters are all liars. No one will hurt my baby.
Mummy, I want to see the bad man fly.
Introduce him to Maud.
You go sleep, dwarf now. Sleep good, little dwarf now.
Now, the question is, who's Maud?
That was Maud.
Oh, that's Maud. Oh,
the
right.
smart guy, that's Maud.
That's a great view, though.
Yeah. Windy.
Windy, yeah. But the whole rocky structure is resting upon us.
Stark's lucky he still has a head. Robert will rant for a few days, but he won't do anything. He adores the man. You're jealous. You sure this won't hurt? Only if I slip. Do you know who should be king? Be serious. I am. My father could be your bank. I've never fought in a war before, but I'd fight for you. I'm fourth in line. And where's Robert in the line of royal succession?
That's way of teaching ISA.
He probably would really be a good king, Renly. And he's not as emotional as Robert is.
Such a small pack of wolves.
Stay back, sir. This is the hand of the king.
Was the hand of the king. I'm looking for my brother. You remember my brother, don't you, Lord Stark? Blonde hair, sharp tongue, short man.
I remember him well. He was taken at my command to answer for his crimes.
My lords!
You killed me. Your brother's a dead man.
You're right. Take him alive. Kill his men.
And you should remember, Jaime is one of the best swordsmen in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yeah.
the best at the moment.
Ouch! Wow.
You know, Jaime could kill Ned Stark very easily, but you know, he doesn't want to kill him because his brother is in danger. So that shows you how good he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's like playing with Ned, and Ned is fighting for real.
Oh, fuck.
Very unfair.
Oh, fuck.
My brother, Lord Stark. I want him back.
Yeah.
Oh shit, rightfully sorry.
That's like the start of the war. Now the war has started. Next time we'll go on with episode 6.
More blood.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with us.
Game of Thrones episode 6, I think.
Indeed, yeah. So now the shit is about to hit the fan. got his leg?
Mm-hmm.
Only just.
This is shortly after the last scene. It must be like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
day after. Or something.
Right.
Pardon your grace. I would rise, but
Do you know what your wife has done?
she did nothing I did not
He
command.
didn't command it, but he's a
I know. Yeah.
loyal guy.
He's protecting
I am
her.
the king's hand.
You were the king's hand.
Peace and
You shall now
endowed
be
with
held
power.
accountable.
Oh, will both of you shut your mouths? Catelyn will release Tyrion, and you'll make your peace with Jaime.
He butchered my men.
Lord Stark was returning drunk from a brothel when his men attacked Jaime.
Quiet, woman.
Jaime has fled the city. Give me leave to bring him back to justice.
How? I can't walk.
I took you for a king.
Not he personally. His
I
net.
attacked one of my brothers and abducted the other. I should wear the armor and you the gown.
You expected it. Most other reactors are very shocked because it's not very politically correct. But you wanted him to hit her.
Oh, you ain't coming.
Wear it in silence, or I'll honor you again. See what she does to me, my loving wife. I should not have hit her. I was not
correct.
I was not kingly.
If we don't act.
They had to put this in as kind of a disclaimer. Yes.
So that people know it's actually not king.
Yeah.
It's not what you should do if you end up being king.
You hear me? Send a raven and put an end to it.
And what about Jaime Lannister? What about Jaime?
I'm half a kingdom in debt to his bloody father. I don't know what happened between you and those yellow-haired shits. I don't want to know. This is what matters. I can't rule the kingdoms if the Starks and the Lannisters are at each other's throats. So enough.
As you command, your grace. With your leave, I will return to Winterfell and set matters straight.
Piss on that. Send a raven. I want you to stay. I'm the king. I get what I want.
Do we know anything about the brothers? No, don't, do we?
You know his younger brother? It's Renly. That's the gay guy.
All right.
Who's also on the council.
Oh, okay.
Renly. The older brother we haven't met yet. I think he was mentioned once. We'll meet him, but not in this season. His older brother's name is Stannis. And he's a very, famous, capable general. Stannis Baratheon.
Does she know anything about dragons from a biological
She
point
knows
of view?
from her brother, the one you dismissed before we started the recording, where you said he's kind of a useless guy. But her older brother, Viserys, who's the rightful king, if you think that the Targaryens should be kings, he told her lots about dragons. But the dragons died out 300 years ago.
Right.
300 years ago.
Shit.
I know the dragons died out about 100 years ago. Because 300 years ago was when the Targaryens landed with the dragons in Westeros.
Ah, so they arrived that recently.
300 years ago. The Targaryens arrived from Essos, where she's now.
Yeah.
And they ruled for almost 300 years, up until 20 years ago when Robert...
I thought it was a really ancient backstory.
The Targaryens are an ancient house, but an ancient house of Essos, of Valyria. Valyria is the region in Essos. We haven't been yet to Valyria. Valyria, kind of like Atlantis, it's exploded. Volcanic eruptions hundreds of years ago, and then the Targaryens had to move with the dragons to Westeros, and they were unbeatable because of the dragons. They had
super weapon like
super weapons.
Sort of thing. Yep.
When are you going to tell him? Not now. Blood for blood.
Come on.
You need to make the Lannisters pay for Jory and the others.
Jory was the one who was killed by Jaime last episode.
Only the Lord of Winterfell can call
Yeah.
the men and raise an army.
Lannister put his spear through your father's leg. The Kingslayer rides for Castle Rock where no one can touch
You want
him.
me to march in Casterly Rock?
Casterly Rock is the seat of House Lannister in the
They
west.
attacked your father. They've already started the war. It's your duty to represent
They're in the
your house when
north
your
of
father
Westeros.
can't.
King's Landing is in the east of Westeros. Lannisters are in the west of Westeros.
Yeah.
Don't know. It's not my house.
They have a complicated relationships. They're best buddies, but they also have this power dynamic that he's the lord of him and he's like a hostage.
Well, is he technically still a hostage, or would he be allowed to go home?
He would not be allowed to go home.
Right.
They're just decent people who are nice to him. But
Yeah,
it's still a political, very important thing to keep his father in his place. The father of Theon, is like a pirate king and always wants to rebel against, and wants to raid like the coast of even the north. And the Starks don't want this to happen again.
All alone in the deep, dark woods.
He is scary.
I'm not alone. My brother is with me.
I don't see him. Got him hidden under your cloak.
Oh, that's a pretty pin. Silver.
We'll take the pin. And the horse. Get down. Be quick about it.
I can't. The saddle, the straps.
What's wrong with you? You some kind of cripple?
I'm Brandon Stark of Winterfell. If you don't let me be, I'll have you all killed.
Drop the knife. Let him go and I'll let you live.
It's our first encounter with wildlings from north of the wall. And as you see, they're like barbarians. They're kind of uncivilized barbarians with their weapons and so on.
Rob!
Shut up. Drop the blade.
Well, they all speak one language in Westeros. In Essos, there's different kinds of languages. And it's suggested in a subtle way that this one, has probably killed one from the Night's Watch on his way to south because he's wearing a kind of uniform of the Night's Watch, with a black coat.
Well.
Are you all right?
Oh, fuck. That's a nasty wound.
No, he's paralyzed. It doesn't matter.
Right.
You can cut it up. Yeah. There's an attitude.
Well done. Have you lost your mind? What have you missed?
He would have killed you and cut Bran's throat.
You don't have the right
to what? To save your brother's life?
And you remember from last episode, he's captured in this fortress in the mountains where Catelyn's sister is reigning instead of Jon Arryn, who has been killed. So this is also in the eastern region. It's north of King's Landing, but also to the east of the... And it's like Switzerland, the mountain ranges. You're kind of from Switzerland, you're from Liechtenstein.
Kind of, yeah.
So you can relate to it. This is the Liechtenstein, where you're from. It's the Liechtenstein of Westeros. It's a kind of a small region, and the mountains, defend it from the rest of the continent. So it's basically, it's impossible to conquer this region. But it's not a very important region. Like Liechtenstein. Hey. Sorry.
Don't have it here! Now go!
It's not often that you're from Austria and you can talk to someone who's from an even smaller, more unimportant country, so I have to, you know...
I see. Listen. Coming up.
Now she
I don't want
she
to
picked up the sword immediately.
No.
They killed Jory. My father is hurt. I don't care about stupid wooden swords.
You are trouble.
Yes.
Good. Trouble is the
It's
perfect.
a bit like Karate Kid, those scenes, I
Dancing
think.
in the meadow with your dogs and kittens. This.
I'm not sure if those turning around moves make a lot of sense in a sword fighting context.
Well, it's a special...
It looks good on screen.
it's a special style of fighting he's teaching her.
Yeah.
She has to eat the whole heart. Hope that wasn't my horse.
She's doing well.
She'll never keep it down.
Yeah, that's a bit gross.
Lots of different religions in Essos. This is their religion now, this ritual. The only true religion that's really originated in Westeros that still practices the religion in the north, which is this Germanic kind of nature religion.
Yeah.
Even even the faith of the Seven.
Keep it down! Keep it down!
Is imported from Essos initially. I mean, it's just meat. I never understood why this is so difficult. If you eat meat, then why don't you?
Yeah, well, it's raw, and it's a lot, and it's...
It's a lot. That's the only thing.
It's like the gory, and there's all these blood vessels involved.
Stallion who mounts the world. The stallion is the Carl of cows.
You know, she's blending in with their culture, and he, Viserys,
She's
just
so well.
wants to use those people for his goals. That's the difference. And so he...
Well, she's relatively serious about the whole thing, isn't she? She's really bidding it. She really has taken a liking to that guy.
Yeah, but she's also, you know, she's also ambitious in a way.
Yeah. Or else she wouldn't be trying to...
Her brother is maybe more ambitious than her, but he's going about it the wrong way, you know, with his arrogance.
Yeah.
And now he found it out that he's you know, he has no chance with these people.
Yeah.
That's why he escaped.
Yeah.
Or tries to escape now.
Alright.
They're very, you know, they're like billions, worth billions, so they just did those 3 eggs.
Don't let them see you carrying a sword in Bias Dothraki. You know the law.
It's not my law.
They don't belong to you.
Whatever is hers is also mine.
Once, perhaps.
If I sell 1 egg, I'll have enough to buy a ship. 2 eggs, a ship, and an army.
And you have all 3.
I need a large army. I'm the last hope of a dynasty, Mormont. The greatest dynasty this world has ever seen on my shoulders since I was 5 years old. And no one has ever given me what they gave to her in that tent.
I mean, it's right from his perspective. He just does things the wrong way. And that's why people don't like him.
Who can rule without wealth or fear or love? You stand there all nobility and honor. You don't think I see you looking at my little sister? Hmm? Don't think I know what you want. But let me go.
You can go. You can't have the eggs.
You swore an oath to me. Does loyalty mean nothing to you?
It means everything to me.
And yet here you stand.
And yet
Here stand are the words of his house. So by coincidence he could say the words of his house. House Mormont. And the bear is the sigil. animal of his house.
Here I stand, awaiting
So he's
your loving command.
He's like a bear, you know. Everyone has things in common with the animal of his house. You know, the Starks are a bit like wolves, Lannisters like lions. He's like a bear. Targaryens, dragons. The Liechtenstein guy.
About the gold. Now go! Now go! Listen to me.
With a
Listen
Cockney
to me.
accent.
Sometimes possession is an abstract concept. When they captured me, they took my purse, but the gold is still mine. Where? Where? I don't know where, but they free me. You want free?
This is supposed to be comic relief, eh?
Yeah.
It's not just me. Okay.
Have you ever heard the phrase, rich as a Lannister? Of course you have. You're a smart man. You know who the Lannisters are. I am a Lannister. Tyrion, son of Tywin.
How long has he been in that cell on that ledge?
Maybe a couple of days.
Yeah, look, he's still fairly well shaven.
Well, maybe it's just been 1 or 2 days. I don't know.
Something's off.
I'm a vile man. I confess it. My crimes and sins are beyond
He knows how to put on a bit of a show.
Yeah.
I have lied and cheated, gambled and whored.
You know, he's a strategist.
Yeah.
And
I'm
he
not
had
particularly good
days
at
to think
violence,
about.
I'm
what
good
his
at
plan would
convincing
be.
others to do violence for me. Poor boy was flogged and I escaped justice.
You know, this
I
guy
was 12.
that we always see,
Milked
he
my
met him
ear
at the
into a
tavern.
puffed
You
turtle
know,
stew.
they already bonded
Flogged
a
the
bit
one I'd
on the way
smoked.
to this
Skinned
place.
my sausage. I made the bald man cry. Into the turtle stew, which I do believe my sister ate. At least I hope she did. I once brought a jackass and a honeycomb into a brothel.
Silence! What happened there? What do you think you're doing?
Confessing my crime.
Lord Tyrion, you are accused of hiring a man to slay my son, Bran, in his bed, and of conspiring to murder my sister's husband, Lord John Arryn, the Hand of the King.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I don't know anything about all that.
Brat. Right.
You want a trial, my Lord Lannister? Very well.
I demand a trial by combat.
Savardis, you're quiet. Did you want to avenge my husband?
With all my heart, my lady. But the imp is half my size. Shameful to slaughter such a man and call it justice.
Agreed.
You demanded a trial by combat.
Now I demand a champion. I have that right, same as you.
My lady, I will gladly fight Imp's champion for you.
I wouldn't be too glad, sir. I name my brother, Jaime Lannister.
You know, Jaime's the best at this kind of thing.
The Kingslayer is hundreds of miles from here.
Send a raven for him. I'm happy to wait.
The trial will be today.
Do I have a volunteer?
That no one is willing to...
I'll stand for the dwarf.
More wine, Your Grace.
The king said he's going to do hunting.
Simpler
after
time?
that.
It was.
Yeah.
But that's his younger brother, Randy,
All right.
Simpler, tell me.
who's also on the council.
I see.
And who has this kind of relationship with Lord
Vicious as you like.
uh,
All but serving
Tyrion.
you a bloody
Right.
invitation.
Like someone I didn't realize was his brother.
Sounds exhilarating.
More wine.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Tully, my Lord Hand.
These men, are they flying a sigil? A banner?
None, your hand. The one who was leading them, taller by a foot. And any man I've ever met saw him cut the blacksmith in two. Saw him take the head off a horse with a single swing of his sword.
That sounds like someone we know.
You know, the mountain cut
The
horse into one of the previous episodes.
Right.
And they are, you know, the Cleganes are loyal to Lannisters, the Lannisters. They're bannermen of the Lannisters. See, because they're also from the west.
Well,
I cannot give you back your
Has happened
homes
before.
or restore your dead to life.
But perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king, Robert. Lord Beric Dondarrion. You shall have the command. Assemble 100 men and ride to Sir Gregor's keep.
As you command.
That's the start of the war now, the official start, one could say.
It's a tough one, eh?
In the name of Robert of the House Baratheon, the first of his name, King of the Andals and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm, I charge you to bring the King's justice to the false knight Gregor Clegane and all those who shared in his crimes. I denounce him and attaint him. I strip him of all ranks and titles, of all lands and holdings, and sentence him to death.
My lord, this is a drastic action. It would be better to wait for King Robert's return.
Grand Maester Pycelle.
My lord.
Send a raven to Casterly Rock.
Tywin is the lord of the Lannisters,
Yeah.
the father of Jaime and Cersei.
Right.
And the most powerful man, the most rich man in the world. So this is really a very bold move now, to summon him to court and to basically say that he's, you know, behind all that. Okay, he says the same thing.
And admirable. But is it wise to yank the lion's tail? Tywin Lannister is the richest man in all the Seven Kingdoms. Gold wins wars, not soldiers.
And how come Robert is king, and not Tywin Lannister?
Little arsehole.
Stand and fight, coward!
You know, the guy who's fighting for Tyrion was a kind of a novelty pop star in the 90s in England. He was the one who held Wonderwall on position 2 in the English charts in 1995. Wonderwall by Oasis only made it to number 2 because he had the number 1.
Who was he? Who was he?
Robson and Jerome was the name of the act, and he's Jerome. He's Jerome of Robson and Jerome, which was like a, you know, a very cheesy mainstream pop act.
Okay. What was the song called?
Go Home, I think. Go Home.
Right.
Awful song.
Yeah, nonetheless, I'll
So he's
check it out.
he's known in England. Before this, he was known in England as this singer, but you know now he's acting in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I told Sigrid about Wilco Johnson's cameo appearance, and she said, "Well, I never realized he used to be a singer."
Most people don't know this. Most people, I knew you would know this because you're like a punk historian, but most people who watch this show don't know who Wilco Johnson is. Also, most people don't know who Jerome is, because this was just a 1 or 2 hit wonder in the mid-90s.
Yeah.
But in England people know him. Some people who were around in the 90s. Especially Oasis fans, you know, Oasis used to hate him for blocking them from number 1. But now he defended Tyrion's honor, so we have to forgive him.
That's fun.
Is it over?
You don't fight with honor.
What?
No. He did.
You know, that's also to show the difference between a nobleman and like a working class guy. He's like a working class mercenary.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit about honor. He just, you know, wants to make a living, wants to survive in this world. So it's a kind of cool thing that one of the richest men in Westeros, Tyrion, is now bonding with this working class hero kind of guy. One of the best dynamics in the show, those two.
Lannister always pays his debts.
You loved Maud, but he doesn't come back. That was the last we've seen of him.
Oh no!
One of your favorites.
Oh no, yeah.
You know, most people think Bronn, the guy who won the duel, is one of the fan favorites of most people. But
It's
you're
cool,
one of the few Maud fans.
Maud is awesome.
Yeah, he's representing Liechtenstein in the show. With a Cockney accent.
Maybe that's why.
I come from a very small village in a...
I just realised I don't...
Sansa,
accept her.
Terrible.
now you are being rude.
Speaking of terrible persons.
My prince.
He's got a point there.
You know, his mother in one of the last scenes with him told him he should be nice to Sansa. So this is like because his mother wants him to be that way.
It's beautiful.
But maybe he also wants to be
Like
nice.
the one your mother
We don't know
wears.
You'll be queen someday. It's only fitting you should look the part. Will you forgive me for my rudeness? I'll never disrespect you again. I'll never be cruel to you again. Do you understand?
Yeah, well, she's a bit of a handful herself, isn't she?
Yeah, and she's also very naive. Stupid teenager girl.
Until my love.
I'm sending you both back to Winterfell.
What?
Listen.
What about Joffrey?
Are you dying because of your leg? Is that why you're sending us home?
What? No.
Please, Father, please don't.
You can't. I've got my lessons with Syrio. I'm finally getting good.
It isn't a punishment. I want you back in Winterfell for your own safety.
Can we take Syrio back with us?
Who cares about your stupid dancing teacher? I can't go. I'm supposed to marry Prince Joffrey. I love him, and I'm meant to be his queen and have his baby.
7 hell.
When you're old enough, I'll make you a match with someone who's worthy of you. Someone who's brave and gentle and strong.
I don't want someone brave and gentle and strong. I want him to be the best thing that ever was, a golden lion.
good
And
one.
I'll give him sons with
Great
beautiful
line.
blonde hair.
The lion's
He,
not
he now
serious.
realized something.
He's a stag like his father.
Just realized
He's
something.
nothing like that old drunk king.
She said something in her naivete that
Wait!
is very
But it's
important.
not fair!
That's why the dramatic music swells. He just had a moment of realization.
Yeah.
Colonel, the Baratheon.
And remember, he also met the bastard of Robert Baratheon, the smith. Seems to be connected with all of that.
Robert Baratheon, black of hair. Joffrey Baratheon, golden head.
You know, Sansa just said
the brothers, the queen's brother's the father.
Maybe that's what he's thinking now.
That's still what I'm thinking.
Because Sansa said something like he liked it. Oh, I love his golden hair. That's when Ned realized, oh, every Baratheon I know doesn't have this kind of hair color. Even the bastard. He immediately, when he saw the bastard, the smith, he realized that's the son of Robert.
Yeah.
But now he thinks Joffrey doesn't look like Robert at all.
Yeah.
Where is he? I'm here for the feast.
You know, you can't have swords in this city. This is a holy city.
No one touches.
You know, he can get killed just for having this sword with him.
Oh yeah.
But he's drunk now.
Such a wanker.
I understand him. You know, I have a soft spot for him.
Really?
Yeah. I love the actor. I love the acting. I think it's such a great performance.
Yeah, it's just a terrible character. I
but the actor is so good that, you know, I have sympathy for him. I can have empathy for him because the acting of this asshole is so good, in my opinion.
Put the sword down. They'll kill us all.
They can't kill us.
You know, when I was drunk, back in the day when I was drinking, I often made things like that. Without a sword,
With a sword?
of course. Without a sword. But I made a fool out of me. In this kind of way. In front of many people. You too. So I can relate.
I can most certainly relate.
But thank God I don't drink alcohol for 2 years now.
I want the crown he promised me. He bought you, but he never paid for you. Tell him I want what was bargained for, or I'm taking you back. He can keep the baby. I'll cut it out and leave it for him.
He says yes. You shall have a golden crown that men shall tremble to behold.
It's a great scene in the books.
Sounds like a cruel punishment.
That was all I wanted. What was promised?
I think he plays this insecurity very well. You know?
Yeah.
He's a very good actor.
Yeah, he's a good actor. He's the right man for the job.
Yeah. And he looks completely different without the wig and so on. The actor, I mean.
No! No! You cannot touch me! I am the dragon! I am a dragon!
Yeah, that's what drunkenness can, you know, make. That's why I stopped.
Look away, Khaleesi.
No.
Wrong decision making.
Oh, right, in the melting down gold.
That's the most unrealistic scene in the complete show, in my opinion, that the gold melts in seconds.
Yeah,
that's
slightly strange.
It's
It looks more like a soup anyway.
But maybe we don't know how much time has passed. Maybe they waited for 2 hours.
Or maybe
you
it's
know?
not such high quality gold. Maybe it's
Daddy,
maybe just
cat gold.
Crown for king.
So he leaves the show just about at the same time as Maud.
Khaleesi.
Both of our favorite characters. Your
That's
favorite character, my
unfortunate,
favorite.
I must say.
Fire cannot.
Do we even continue to watch this show now that both our favorite characters have passed? Oh well, Maud is still alive. Maud is still alive. So we have to keep on
I want
watching.
Maud back.
Maybe there will be a spin-off show.
Yes,
a Maud
please.
show.
Yes, please. I'm all for it.
So,
Right.
Episode 5.
Fire cannot kill a dragon, so what does it mean? Is it still alive?
No, he's dead. But you know, we had previous scenes where Daenerys, you know, should have been burned. When, for example, she touched the axe.
I know.
On fire.
Yeah, I understand.
And she didn't get burnt, but he did get burnt and died. So what she's saying is, like, she assumes, oh, maybe I'm the rightful heir. Maybe I'm the real dragon, the real Targaryen here. But it's, you know, it's unclear. Is it symbol? Is it like a symbol? You know? Is the whole dragon thing just symbolically, metaphorically, or is it maybe real fantasy shit?
It is fantasy shit. I mean, it can't be that real. You know, being just from the house that's associated with the dragon doesn't. It cannot realistically mean that they can't be killed by fire.
Well, that's something that the show will not yet answer, but very soon. You know, it will be a spoiler. But in this instance, when she said it, it was meant to be like ambiguous statement.
Yeah. So. Sorry, folks, I need a loo.
Benjamin Blümchen.
A lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of the sheep.
I need you to become the man you were always meant. Not next year, not tomorrow.
Wow. It's a real stag, you know, that was a real animal. Scene, everything in that scene was real.
Okay.
My brother's worth 1,000 of your friend.
Your brother? Or your lover?
Targaryens wed brothers and sisters for 300 years to keep bloodlines pure. Jaime and I are more than brother and sister. You should have taken the realm for yourself. Jaime told me about the day King's Landing fell. He was sitting in the Iron Throne and you made him give it up. All you needed to do was climb the steps yourself. Such a sad mistake.
I've made many mistakes in my life. But that wasn't one of them.
Oh, but it was. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win, or you die.
Those scenes in Game of Thrones have been called sex position scenes.
Slowly.
Because those are scenes where boring stuff gets explained and they try to, you know, make it more spicy with sex in the background. But that's always when those scenes happening, someone does a monologue that's important.
Okay.
So he's going to talk about his backstory now.
Right.
And they thought, oh, it would be too boring without a sex scene. So that's why it's called sex position. Which is actually a good way, you know, to do this kind of scenes.
He's winning you over in spite of yourself. You're starting to like this. He wants to believe you. He's enjoyed his cock since he was old enough to play with it. Why shouldn't you? I learned that I'll never win. Not that way. That's their game. Their rules. I'm not going to fight them. I'm going to fuck them. That's what I know. That's what I am. And only by admitting what we are can we get what we want.
And what do you want?
Oh, everything, my dear. Everything there is.
Oh, I just got a real job.
Whatever that is, he does here.
That's a Nimbus 5000 or something.
Girl, do you know that?
Where's it come from?
The Iron Islands.
They're far away.
They're west of Westeros, in the north. And these people are like the Vikings of this world.
My lord. You're not living in the wilderness anymore. In civilized lands, you refer to your betters by their proper titles.
And what's that?
Lord.
Why?
Why? What do you mean, why?
North of the wall, they don't really have hierarchical kind of things. It's more like an anarchy.
If your father's lord, how can you be lord too?
I will be lord after my father.
So you're not...
No, you... Are you having a go at me? Is that it?
Just don't understand how you Southerners do things.
I'm not a Southerner.
You're from south of the Wall. That makes you a Southerner to me.
You're an impudent little wench, aren't you?
Couldn't say, my lord. Don't know what impudent means.
Impudent. It means rude.
The lady is our guest.
Thought she was our prisoner.
Are the two mutually exclusive in your experience?
I'm used to men could chew that boy up and pit their... There's things that sleep in the day and hunt at night.
Owls and shadow cats.
I'm not talking about owls and shadow cats.
The things you speak of, they've been gone for thousands of years.
They wasn't gone, old man. They were sleeping. And they ain't sleeping no more.
Is she referring to those guys with the blue eyes?
Yeah, that we see in the very first scene. And after that we didn't see them anymore. Those mythical creatures, they're called White Walkers. In the books they're called the Others. That's one difference to the books. Don't know why. I think White Walker sounds cooler. That's one of the things where the show has the cooler name for something.
Riders! The horn. We have to blow the horn.
Why is he alone?
One blast for a ranger returning, 2 for wildling.
You know, those are my favorite scenes with John in the North. If there would be a show just about one of all those stories, this would be my favorite story.
It looks a bit like that Japanese bathhouse and Spirited Away.
Where's my uncle? Ned! It's Robert. We were hunting a bull.
I was never meant to be a father.
Well, never was he?
He doesn't know. Robert doesn't know.
Parker sempre incertus.
Stinks. Stinks like death. Don't think I can't smell it.
You damned fool.
Paper and ink on the table. As Lord Regent and Protector of the Realm upon my death. To rule in my stead. Until my son Joffrey comes of age.
Far off. How old is Joffrey anyway?
Don't know. Maybe 14 or something. So he writes something different. You know, he doesn't want to tell Robert in his last minutes that this isn't his son.
King Robert Baratheon, murdered by a pig.
Yeah, well.
A very dangerous pig. A wild boar.
And let me die.
I wonder, Sir Barristan, who gave the king this wine?
His squire.
Oh.
Skin. His squire. The Lannister boy.
Such a dutiful boy to make sure his grace did not lack refreshment. I do hope the poor lad does not blame himself.
Oh, suspicious.
Oh, that's a fierce accusation.
You know, they have to be very careful with their words. I think they think the same.
Does it mean he's not as harmless as he looks, Squire Boy? Or
I can't say, you know, it's a bit spoiler. You know, Dothraki never set foot on Westeros ever before.
Also, after the Hari Annie.
Sofro. Reshi.
Sek. Daran Ragat.
It's a running joke that she never learns the language really 100%.
Yeah.
Even in later seasons, she always gets corrected when she says a word wrong.
Maybe.
throne.
She seems to be doing okay.
Yeah, she's doing
She's a
good.
quick learner.
Yeah, but not perfect. Not perfect of Rocky.
Calvos zigro adron anivaso. Mizigri, such a son dice.
Can't you help me make him understand?
The Dothraki do things in their own time for their own reasons. Have patience, Khaleesi. We will go home, I promise you.
You're not Varys. His nickname is the Spider.
Yeah.
This is his royal pardon. You can go home.
You can go home now.
Because they assume that he was successful in his mission to kill Daenerys. And now he knows, okay, something's about to happen. Why do they assume that? And, you know, his loyalties have shifted. You know, he's now he really is devoted to Daenerys. He doesn't want to be a spy any longer.
Telos! Anda, Maracola!
Especially since Viserys is dead, you know, he could see that
Yeah,
Viserys
yeah.
is an idiot, but
Yeah.
she's in that poor position
Right.
of being the Targaryen ruler, and he likes her, you know, he
Understand.
obviously likes her.
But he has his name, but I'll try your summer wine. Just a taste.
My lady, you are from Westeros.
You have the honor of addressing Daenerys of the House Targaryen, Khaleesi of the Riding Men, and Princess of the Seven Kingdoms.
Princess.
Rise. I'd still like to taste that wine.
That? Dornish swill, not worthy of a princess. I have a dry red from the arbor. Nectar of the gods.
Arbor is the most southern region of Westeros. It's an island south of Westeros. They have the best wine.
The honor is all mine. You know there are many in your homeland that pray for your return, Princess.
I hope to repay your kindness someday.
Ricardo, paso hias hogere.
Something wrong?
I have a thirst. Open it.
Dramatic music playing. Is it poisoned?
Maybe. He assumes it seems. Or he's really thirsty and rude. Just wants to drink some wine. But that wouldn't really...
Well, he seems to believe it's poison, right?
Yeah, wouldn't be, you know, match his character if he would just want to drink wine.
But why would he have a poisoned cask of...
Because Varys, the master of
Spider,
master of spies, you know, is plotting to have her killed. That's the whole plot with Jorah. That's why he received that letter now.
Taste it, my lord. Tell me that that is not the finest wine that has ever touched your tongue.
You first.
Me? I'm afraid I am not worthy of the vintage.
No, I would drink it and then throw up later. That would be my strategy now, but not his.
Well, some people just can't throw up deliberately, including myself, actually.
So now they are graduating from Night's Watch school.
In chains, without friends or honor. He came to us rich, he came to us poor. Some of you bear the names of proud houses. Others...
And don't forget, he's the father of Jorah Mormont. He's also from Bear Island.
That is in the past.
And he went to the Night's Watch because he was so ashamed
On the
that
wall.
his son sold slaves.
We're all one house.
He
Tonight,
pays for the crimes of his son, you know, morally.
He's going to be a ranger.
you'll take your oath.
Isn't that what you always wanted?
I want to find my uncle. No, he's alive out there. No, he is.
I wish I could help you, but I'm no ranger.
So too.
You like him too? Yeah, that's also one of your favorites, Sam, I think.
Yeah.
It's also one of my favorites. And it's also one of the authors of George Martin's favorites. I think he once said that's the character closest to himself. It's like writing himself into the book. I think George Martin said his favorite character is Tyrion, but the one that's most resembling him himself is Sam.
Yeah, well, Sam looks exactly what you would expect your typical Game of Thrones fan to look like.
Or the offer. But in the imagination of the fans, they all look like Jon Snow or Jaime Lannister.
Yeah.
That's still.
Do any of you still keep the old gods?
I do, my lord.
You want to take your vow before a heart tree, as your uncle did?
Most of Westeros, apart from the north, is the Seven. The Seven are more like the Catholic Church.
In your house.
The Night's Watch is my house.
You know, he's also something in common with modern fantasy fans. They're all raised Christians, but then they turn like heathen and pray to the Germanic gods. Even this part is true. You know, he wanted to find honor here, and now he's a steward who's making beds and cooking. You know, to have adventures and be a knight.
That's foolish.
So yeah, he
steward is cool.
Mortimer and Marsh in the kitchens. Luke, report to One-Eyed Joe in the stables. Darian, we are sending you to East Watch. Present yourself to Borkus when you arrive. Make no comment about his nose. Jon Snow, Lord Commander Mormont has requested you for his personal steward.
Will I serve the Lord Commander's meals and fetch hot water for his bath?
Certainly. And keep a fire burning in his chambers. Change his sheets and blankets daily. And do everything else the Lord Commander requires of you.
That seems like a good job.
Yeah, but he wanted the glory of being.
I understand. Still, yeah, I don't.
John? Wait! He wanted it and he got it. Stewards are nothing but maids. I'm a better swordsman and rider than any of you. It's not fair.
Fair? I was singing for a High Lord at Acorn Hall when he put his hand on my leg and he wanted to see my cock. I pushed him away and he said he'd have my hands cut off for stealing their silver. So now I'm here, at the end of the world, with no one to sing for but old men and little shits like you. I'll never see my family again. I'll never be inside a woman again. So don't tell me about fair.
I thought you were caught stealing the wheel of cheese for your starving sister.
I was going to tell a bunch of strangers that our Lord tried to grab my cock.
Could you sing me a song, Pip? I'd like to hear a song.
Oh.
Now listen to me. The old man is the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. You'll be with him day and night. Yes, you'll clean his clothes, but you'll also take his letters, attend him at meetings, squire for him in battle. You'll know everything, be part of everything. And he asks for you himself. He wants to groom you for command.
I always wanted to be a ranger.
I always wanted to be a wizard.
I almost wanted to be an engine driver, actually, or an astronaut.
I wanted to be a construction worker when I was little, until someone told me that's not the highest reputation. But you know, the job itself, I thought, oh, that's cool.
They saved you.
That's great.
Saved your skin.
Just became a music publisher.
The castle sleeps. We must get Joffrey away from his mother and into our custody. Protector of the realm will know he who holds the king holds the kingdom. Every moment you delay gives Cersei another moment to prepare. By the time Robert dies, it will be too late for the both of us.
What about Stannis?
Saving the Seven Kingdoms from Cersei and delivering them to Stannis. You have odd notions about protecting the
According to the line of succession, Stannis must be the king if Joffrey is not a Baratheon.
Right.
But he wants to be king, because his gay lover told him that he would be a cool king.
We all know what Stannis is. He inspires no love or loyalty. He's not a king.
And he's kind of right, he would be a good king, you know. He's a good politician. But still, it would be against the law because he's not in the line of succession.
Twice. He destroyed the Greyjoy fleet.
Yes, he's a good soldier. Everyone knows that. So was Robert. Tell me something. Do you still believe good soldiers make good kings?
I will not dishonor Robert's last hours by shedding blood in his halls and dragging frightened children from their beds.
He's a good egg.
You will sail to Dragonstone tonight. You will place this in the hand of Stannis Baratheon.
He wants Stannis to be king.
Dragonstone. That's such a lame name, eh?
No, there's a reason for that. That's where the Targaryens landed first, with their dragons.
Still!
It's a stony island, and they landed there with the dragons and called it Dragonstone. It's a very logical name, I think. King's Landing is a lame name, I think.
That's even lamer.
Yeah, that's very much lamer, but Dragonstone is it's an appropriate name, historically speaking. Very important dialogue now.
Protector.
Very, very important.
The king has no true-born sons. Joffrey and Tommen are Jaime Lannister's bastards.
So he's not really surprised.
Brother, Lord Stannis.
So it would seem. Make peace with the Lannisters. Release the imp. Wed your daughter to Joffrey. We've plenty of time to get rid of Stannis, and if Joffrey seems likely to cause problems when he comes into his throne, we simply reveal his little secret and seat Lord Renly there instead.
We?
You'll need someone to share these burdens, I assure you. My price would be modest.
Oh, the dagger.
Joriandan. Uki Jilia se finna la java shafka. Droi gonnani. Shafki.
You can't say thank you since there's no word for thank you.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's insanity. But a horse, of course, in this culture is the most. It's like a Ferrari or something. Lamborghini.
Man anhaveloshak ash aka. Man anhaveshak jin adorchikate. Vina neve.
And now he's like, okay, I'll give you the Iron Throne.
Anhaveshak man reshi sandakre. Anna Jidrogo attacking. Anna vidrikare sandakchin. Vina na hoy reshi ser. Magina do trakazevido yomi hadvisiva kaskavin in boca.
Oh, they have no word for ship, are they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like in Maori. Same word for car as for boat.
Yeah, that's often in isolated cultures, that's often the case. Also Iceland, in Iceland, something like a TV set is called something like Ghost Inside a Stone or something, because,
Fitting?
Something like that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All is...
So that was what we were
Which is
talking
yours.
about.
Good.
City watches.
Is Lord Renly joining us?
I fear Lord Renly has left the city.
So now there will be a confrontation. In the
Old
front.
Gate, an hour before dawn, with Sir Loras Tyrell and some 50 retainers. Last seen galloping south in some haste.
He's the commander of the city's watch.
All hail his grace, Joffrey of Houses Baratheon.
I believe no man here could ever question your honor.
Seal. Unbroken. Lord Eddard Stark is herein named
Protector of the realm.
Is this meant to be your shield, Lord Stark?
Don't!
Maybe he made a copy. You know, I would have made a copy.
But still, that can't be illegal.
Sir Barristan seized this traitor.
Sir Barristan is a good man, a loyal man. Do him no harm.
You think he stands alone?
Kill him! Kill all of them, I command it!
Commander!
Men of the Watch!
I want no bloodshed. Tell your men to lay down their swords. No one needs to die. No!
Oh, that didn't go well.
No.
I did warn you not to trust me.
So in reality, Littlefinger plotted with the Queen, and he just told Ned he's going to help him.
Yeah.
But you know, also in a previous episode, he told him, "Don't never trust me."
I know.
So
I
this
remember
was
that.
really like a
Still,
comment.
I admit I'm surprised.
And it was all because of that scene where you said that's not logical. Well, Littlefinger said the same thing to Ned. What you want me to do is a stupid plan. My plan would be a cool plan. And he was, you know, Ned refusing Littlefinger's plan and telling Littlefinger, you know, help me with my plan. That was what pushed Littlefinger over the edge, you know, when he was like, okay, you don't want my help, you don't want to be rational, okay, then I have to go to the Queen, because your plan is bullshit, Ned. So that's a bit of that. But you know, that's the official way of it, but the unofficial way is maybe that Littlefinger had planned everything out beforehand. So that's also a possibility. But that's, you know...
I see. Wow.
So that was episode, I don't know,
Good.
I never...
7.
7. That was episode 7.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm quite impressed with that development.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, thank you very much for being there, Arno, and thank you for watching.
You break anything, the scepter will have my head.
Bloody oafs.
Be gone now, Arya.
Come with me. Run.
Whoa. Not so good.
What do we say to the god of death?
Not today.
Go.
Why did he pick up a real sword from?
Yes, his honor.
Honor.
Dignity.
I was unarmed, unarmored, and surrounded by Lannister swords. When you look at me, do you see a hero?
Yeah.
What madness led you to tell the Queen you had learned the truth about Joffrey's birth?
You know, people like Varys and Littlefinger always knew.
Voice of mercy. She might save her children.
Ah, the children. It's always the innocents who suffer. It wasn't the wine that killed Robert, nor the boar. The wine slowed him down and the boar ripped him open. But it was your mercy that killed the king.
He's insinuating that Cersei, you know, wanted Robert to be killed before he can find out. So that Joffrey can be the new king.
Queen can't kill me. Cat holds a brother.
The wrong brother, sadly. And lost to her. Your wife has let the imp slip through her fingers.
That's a good news.
If that's true, then slit my throat and be done with it.
He has no bargaining chip now.
Gosh.
It's also without a doubt.
The other one's Jaffa flowers, my lord. That's the hand the wolf tore off.
Any sign of Benjen?
You know, they found those when when they were swearing their oath at the heart tree in the last episode. I think we talked over it.
The smell.
And Benjamin is not found. Uncle Benjamin has not been found.
There is none. If they'd been dead for a long time, wouldn't they be rot?
Bring me a horn of ale, Snow. Pour one for yourself.
I told you we met him, you know, Arno and I. We met him, the actor who plays Jon Snow, in London.
Oh yes.
And he thought I'm from Sweden. The first thing he kind of asked me was, "Are you from Sweden?" And I said, "Why?" And he said, "I have friends from Sweden. They talk like you."
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything stupid. Your duty.
You know, he's sworn to stay at the Night's Watch. But the Night's Watch doesn't take part in any war. It's neutral. It's a neutral thing.
Your father has proved to be an awful traitor, dear.
King Robert's body was still warm when Lord Eddard began plotting to steal Joffrey's right to the throne.
He's such a silly cow.
She still doesn't understand anything. You know, she lives in a fairy tale world, fantasy, princess world.
Princess Seed is no fit consort for our king. She's a sweet thing now, your grace. But in 10 years, who knows what treason she may hatch.
No, I'm not. I'll be a good wife to him. You'll see. I'll be a queen just like you, I promise.
Is innocent, Your Grace. She should be given a chance to prove her loyalty.
His Grace summons me to King's Landing. I'll go to King's Landing. But not alone. Call the banners.
All of them, my lord.
They've all sworn to defend my father, have they not?
They have.
Now we see what the words are worth.
Dangerous afoot.
There must be. Good. Why is that good?
It means you're not stupid.
You know, on paper, the North has no chance to win this war. They have all the power, the money, the troops, the South. And in the show, it's like a 20-year-old Robb Stark. In the books, he's 15 years old, Robb Stark.
If you're asking me to send men from the Vale to fight, that is what I ask. Go on, sweet. Time for your bath.
But
I'm hungry! Do after. If you fear for the safety of your son... Of course I fear for the safety of my son. Are you an idiot?
Now the bromance starts.
Will you shut up? As the old tribes...
Is he trying to walk all the way back home?
Yeah. He has no other option. Should he stay there?
I should just take your food and leave you here. Eh?
Have to go across the mountains.
Actually, you don't think I'd do it, do you?
What do you want, Bronn? Gold? Women? Golden women?
You know, in these mountains, there's the hill tribes who are kind of like southern wildlings. And they attacked them on the way to the Eyrie, if you remember. One of those tribes.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a very unsafe place to travel.
Come, share our fire.
Wow, they do look pretty wild.
What's you tell them, Shagger, son of Dolph, of the Stone Crow sent you?
I am Tyrion, son of Tywin of
He can dance for the children. Kill the other one.
No, 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 no.
It's the he the guy who played the old priest in Father Ted?
I don't know. I'm not so familiar with Father Ted. I just know the title track from Father Ted because one of my favorite songwriters has written it. You know, Neil Hannon of Divine Comedy.
Oh yeah.
I just know some scenes from Father Ted.
All right, that's brilliant, eh?
But I've seen him in a couple of shows, British shows. I've
Yeah,
seen him in I think Sherlock or
That'll be
something
him,
like that.
that'll be him, yeah.
So he's a familiar face. No, the reason he hates John and Ned Stark, who he just insulted so much, is in the war 20 years ago he fought on the other side. They lost the war, obviously, and then he was sent to the Night's Watch as well.
Oh, it's punishment.
Yeah.
Well.
So that's his backstory. So everyone in this show has a reason for why they act like they act. That's great, I think.
Ghost, what's wrong? Is someone out there?
You know, Divine Comedy, they release a new album in 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
I mean, when this gets released on YouTube, the album is out 2 months, because this will get released in November. We're recording this in August, or September. Today is September 1st. But mid-September, a new Divine Comedy album comes out.
Cool.
I ordered a signed copy, you know. If you order from divinecomedy.com, you get a signed copy, signed by Neil Hannon. I'm a fan of him. I'm pretty sure Neil Hannon is a fan of Game of Thrones. It's something that he should, you know, that he would like.
Who's there? Lord Commander?
So that's one of the bodies they recovered.
Ah.
He was, you know, he
really
was dead.
Undead or undead. He
was undead. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's since the first scene of the first episode. That's our only encounter with that sort of northern monster thing. So now they have proof at the Night's Watch that the stories are real. That there's really those kind of zombie people.
Right. So the white, what do you call them?
White Walkers.
White Walkers are actually undead.
No, you know, it's not yet, they haven't really mentioned it yet, so it would be a slight spoiler if I told you. But there's White Walkers on the one hand.
Yeah.
Those are the creatures that slept for 8,000 years.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if I can tell you already, but maybe I can. It's not really that, you know, doesn't destroy anything for you. This guy was a kind of zombie that was created by White Walkers. White Walkers create like their army out of dead people, dead humans. Yeah. I don't think it's too much of a spoiler.
No.
But you will see later, when we see real White Walkers, they're different from those zombies. They're even more powerful. You know, a zombie, he could be killed by fire.
Yeah.
But White Walkers are more powerful than that.
Right.
White Walkers are more like wizards, you know. Monster wizards, or ice wizards, ice ghosts. That was just, you know, a zombie.
Jorah, make them stop.
Khaleesi,
You heard me.
these men have shed blood for their Khal. Now they claim their reward.
So now she learns the realities of this world. They just told her they had to raid this city and kill and enslave all the people because she wants to become queen in Westeros, and they need money to buy ships and armor and weapons and stuff. So it's really hard to act moral in this. It's a kind of a dilemma for her. She wants to be a just queen, but she can't, you know. She if she wants the Dothraki as her army, you know, she has to. It seems she has to accept their way of doing war.
What do you want done with them?
Bring her to me. And those women there.
Tanacharak Bosale. Mago. Izachechina Gecha Hele.
Kavin Asumaja.
Oh. You know, if he defeats him, he will be the new Karl. That's also part why he's doing this now. Is this for the dogs? Or the trash bin? God! Ooh. What can go wrong? Well.
For 30 years I've been making corpses.
Now he has to win all the northern houses over for the war. And he's like a 20-year-old boy in the books, 15 years old.
15 in the books, yeah.
Your meat is
Yeah.
Yeah, they enjoy themselves.
Yeah, they're trying their lives. Wow.
What is it? What's happened?
It's all right.
Where are you going?
South, for father. Dark and Winterfell. Until I return, that will be.
No, he's the Lord.
He's in charge.
The little Lord.
They're gone, do you understand? Listen to Maester Lewin. Look after your little brother.
The old gods
You know, those have the wildlings in common with the normal people in the north. They have the same religion. The people south of the wall in the north and the northern wildlings both have the same religion. Because they're both descended from the so-called first man, which is a human kind of race. So in a way, the Starks have more in common with the northern wildlings than with the Lannisters, culturally.
Only fire will stop them.
How do you know that?
I read about it in a book. A very old book in Maester Aemon's library.
What else did the book say?
The White Walkers sleep beneath the ice for
So
thousands
now they
of years.
realize the myths are real.
And when
Yeah, yeah.
And when they wake up, what?
So through that book that Sam read, he already figured out this guy was just touched by a White Walker, that's why he came back as a zombie. But the White Walkers are still something
That's how
different.
powerful they are, yeah. Oh, wow.
And they won't be stopped by the wall he kind of assumed. But you know, in reality, the wall was built 8,000 years ago, and there are magical spells put into the wall, which they all don't know, to keep out the White Walkers. So the wall was really to keep out the wildlings, it was built to keep out the White Walkers, but people forgotten over the millennia. So the wall is really very useful against the White Walkers, but they don't know that yet.
This fair maid is Chella, daughter of Czech, leader of the Black Years. And here we have Bronn, son of... Son of Tytos of House Lannister, Lord of Casterly Rock, Warden of the West.
You know, Bronn is one of the most unimportant characters in the books, but he's so portrayed so well in the show and so funnily that he's one of the fan favorite characters in the show.
Mistake. Your brother would never have submitted to capture so meekly.
We have our differences, Jaime and I. He's braver, I'm better looking.
Sir Adam bids me report that the Northmen have crossed the neck.
Very important strategic point of the neck is the border, kind of the border between the north and the southern provinces.
Do that, and the River Lords will join us. To do either, we need to cross the river. The only crossing is at the Twins.
Yeah, it's
Lord Frey controls that bridge.
border.
Your father's bannerman.
The late Lord Frey, my father calls him. At the Trident, he didn't appear until the battle was done. Some men take their oaths more seriously than others.
So if they cross the river here, they're in the southern part of Westeros.
Yeah.
Seat of Harrenhal, and that his sons and grandsons shall hold this honor after him until the end of...
You know, for his betrayal of Ned Stark, he gets rewarded with one of the biggest castles of Westeros. You know, now they bring their own man in, their loyal man.
Sure, yeah.
They fire all the others.
Yeah.
Like politicians, like when a party wins the election.
Hands of the king. Lastly, in these times of treason and turmoil, it is the view of council that the life and safety of King Joffrey be of paramount importance.
Sir Barristan.
And remember, he's the best swordsman ever, kind of, in this world, Barristan Selmy. He's a legend. He's really a legend.
Rise, Sir Barristan.
But they assume he's more loyal to the others. Which he isn't, but they assume it.
You have served the realm long and faithfully. Every man and woman in the Seven Kingdoms owes you thanks. But it is time to put aside your armor and
That's the ultimate insult to a legend like him.
back with pride on your many years of service.
Your Grace, the King's Guard is a sworn brotherhood. Our vows are taken for life. Only death relieves us of our sacred trust.
Wasn't himself, otherwise he never would have said it.
Child's faith, such sweet innocence. And yet they say wisdom oft comes from the mouths of babes.
Treason is treason.
Anything else? Yeah, about the weather.
Apart from
I
me,
don't like it.
please, do me this kindness, Your Grace.
Look what a nice guy he is in his heart. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough, yeah. It's politics.
There'll be no mercy for him.
He will.
Yeah, that was episode 8, yeah. Yeah, now the war has finally started. You know, don't want to spoil anything, but the next 2 episodes, you're tired, we'll watch them another day. But,
I'm not that tired.
Yeah,
it's almost 5.
Yeah, we sat here for like 4 hours, we have to say.
Yeah.
Those were like 3 or 4 episodes now. But yeah, it's better to watch the next 2 episodes with a fresh mind, because they're... You know, I'm saying always this is important, but the next 2 episodes are really important.
Yes, but we also said that you know, we have to wrap it up by 5 anyway.
Yeah. So that's
what
we're
fine.
going to do now.
I'm not that tired, dear folks.
Never too
I did go to bed a bit late because I wrote a short story.
About what? Inspired by Song of Ice and Fire? Can you tell us something about it?
Socrates. I think it's Socrates. Yeah.
Socrates fan fiction.
7 sips. No, 3.
Okay, very interesting thing.
Yeah, it's a bit silly really, but yeah, it kept me awake.
Yeah, next time you will read us the beginning of a short story. to prove that you really wrote one. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time.
What do you want? Tell me. No riddles, no stories. Tell me, what do you want?
Peace. Did you know that your son is marching south with an army of Northmen?
Lord Stannis has the best claim to the throne. He is a proven battle commander, and he is utterly without mercy.
We haven't yet met Stannis Baratheon.
Yeah.
He's in Dragonstone, but he's the older brother of the king, and he must be the king if Joffrey is a bastard.
Yeah.
To throw it away.
Cersei is no fool. She knows a tame wolf is more use to her than a dead one.
You want me to serve the woman who murdered my king, who butchered my men, who crippled my son?
I want you to serve the realm. Tell the Queen you will confess your vile treason. Tell your son to lay down his sword and proclaim Joffrey as the true heir.
Cersei,
it's quite a lot to ask.
Yeah, especially to someone like him, who has those high moral principles.
To your grave, I believe she will allow you to take the black and live out your days on the wall with your brother and your bastard son.
You think my life is some precious thing to me? That I would trade my honor for a few more years of what... You grew up with actors. You learned their craft, and you learnt it well. But I grew up with soldiers. I learned how to die a long time ago.
What does he know about his younger daughter?
No,
the fact that she got away, does he know?
Ned doesn't know about that. They keep it as a secret, you know, the Lannisters keep it a secret. They want to pretend as if they still have both daughters, also to Rob and all the others as a bargaining chip.
Yeah.
They desperately trying to find her, but to all others they're like, no, we have her.
Yeah.
We're keeping her safe. And now he's intercepting messages.
It's a birthday message to his grandniece Walder. Or so Walder Frey would have you think.
Keep shooting them down. We can't...
They have to cross this river to leave the north and get into the southern parts of the realm.
Expect nothing of Walder Frey, and you'll never be surprised. Look.
Father rots in a dungeon. How long before they take his head?
You know, the Freys who rule over this place are bannermen of her, basically, and also in this way to the north, but they're very unreliable. They do what they want.
I'll go.
You can't.
I have known Lord Walder since I was a girl.
Your mother will still be a milkmaid if I hadn't squirted you into her belly.
Charming man.
Pretty rough tone there.
You know, he's not really exactly. He's an important lord because he's on this border. But he's not a very high lord. He's not important politically. He's more strategically important.
Yeah. There's a bridge, something, and they're in charge of the bridge.
Yeah. Right. The twins. That's what it's called. In general, this is not a very rich region, and that's also why he's maybe a bit rough and like that. It's really a swampy place. There's many swamps and so on.
A little flower, and the honey's all mine.
I'm sure she will give you...
So controlling the border is the main industry.
Yes, in a way. And in a way, he's bargaining. This is his way of...
Why don't you?
Stark, Tully, Lannister, Baratheon.
I
Give me one
understand
good
his
reason
point
why
of
I
view.
should waste a single thought on any of you.
Yeah.
Why should you?
When does Aemon think you'll be able to use that hand?
Remember, they found a hand and then this zombie came back.
Yeah.
Wolf.
And Jon saved his life, and now he gets this sword as a, it's a gift from him.
Called Longclaw. Works as well for a wolf as a bear, I think.
It's very, very precious. It's Valyrian steel. It's really millions in today's money, in our money. It's many millions worth.
This is
There are like
Valyrian
20
steel.
swords like this in the world.
My father's sword. His father before him. The Mormons have carried it for 5 centuries.
You know, Jorah, who's on the other continent, who's exiled.
Yeah.
His honor to our house, but he had the grace to leave the sword before he fled from Westeros.
My lord, you
No, but Iron steel is that precious because it can't be forged. They forgot how those were forged many centuries ago. It involved magical spells.
That man tried to kill me. So you'll take it. You know more about it. Understood?
Until, you know, the people in the south don't know anything about the developments with those monsters in the north. So now he sends Elisafon south so that they know what's happening. Because they fight their own war but have no idea that the bigger danger is maybe north of the wall now.
Yeah. Which I do find a bit surprising, actually. Why should they be so ill-informed in the south of those developments in the north?
Because this is new news.
Threatening. Yeah, but I mean,
it takes time.
Obviously,
you know,
it takes time, but the Ravens are capable of carrying messages and it.
Yeah, but it's very unbelievable without proof. So now he sends Elisafon to lay this hand of the zombie at the feet of the king, as he put it. A raven can't bring the proof, only a letter. And in the south, they look down at the people at the wall. They think they're all crazy.
You can't what?
Especially the Lannisters. The Lannisters don't believe anything about White Walkers.
And yet, you really want to say.
It's also a critique by the author George R. Martin that also in the real political world, the real important issues often aren't believed or nothing's done about them, and more the petty wars are more important amongst politicians. It's a bit of that.
Yeah.
Might heard it in good time.
Fine.
And Arya will marry his...
See, they don't know yet that Arya is missing.
Yeah.
And
this war.
When the fighting is done, you will marry one of...
You know, his family, the Frey family, is not famous for very good-looking people.
He has a number he thinks will be
so
suitable.
It's a bit downer.
Did you look at his daughters?
I did.
And?
One was...
I mean, you could just marry her and have affairs on the side, so I don't think it's that.
Can I refuse?
Not if you want to cross.
Would be a political marriage, I think. And, you know,
then I consent.
They don't have to love each other.
Yeah, still
it's
could
not.
be a bit awkward.
Yeah. But you know, even her, his mother, she had to marry Ned, and she didn't want to marry Ned.
Yeah.
They fell in love over the years, but it wasn't really like a marriage out of love. So many people in this place, noble people, have to do that.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, he accepted it, so everything will be fine. One of my favorite scenes now.
Sam said you wanted to see me?
I did indeed. Perhaps you'd be kind enough to assist me. Tell me, did you ever wonder why the men of the Night's Watch take no wives and father no children?
No.
So they will not love. Love is the death of duty. If the day should ever come when your Lord Father was forced to choose between honor on the one hand and those he loves on the other, what would he do?
He would do whatever was right, no matter what.
Then Lord Stark is one man in 10,000. Most of us are not so strong. What is honor compared to a woman's? What is duty against the feel of a newborn son in your arms, or a brother's smile.
Sam told you.
We're all human. And we all do our duty when there's no cost to it. Yet, sooner or later, in every man's life, there comes a day when it is not easy. A day when he must choose.
Looks a bit like Palpatine, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? It hurts, boy. I know.
You do not know. No one knows. I may be a bastard, but he is my father and Rob is my brother.
Dramatic music.
The gods were cruel when they saw fit to test my vows. They waited till I was old. And what could I do when the ravens brought the news from the south? The ruin of my house, the death of my family. I was helpless, blind, frail.
He's like 100 years old in the show, in the books.
When I heard they had killed my brother's son, and his poor son, and the children, even the little children.
Who are you?
My father was Micah, the first of his name.
You're not too far off with Palpatine, with comparing him with Palpatine. He could be the emperor of this world.
His son Aerys, whom they called the Mad King.
Aemon Targaryen.
And he refused the throne like 70 years ago, 80 years ago, and went to the Night's Watch. And he's the only surviving Targaryen except Daenerys at this point.
Yeah.
But like I said, the Night's Watch, they're like the UN troops. They don't take part in anything. They're neutral. And that's what he's telling him now. Hey, I have to be neutral. I'm a Targaryen. I could be king here, but I'm a neutral guy, and you have to be too. Can't take part in the war.
Erthas Razvon Mae. Halfingas was Dothrau. Was Hal.
Mehake Vosal. Mezigre Mitrat. Kijamea Shekashek.
The Lannisters also have moved quite in the direction of north. So sooner or later, both armies will meet.
Levies in tow. They're a day's march north.
The boy may lack experience and sense, but he does have a certain mindless, provincial courage.
What did your mother call you?
Shay, what did your mother call you?
My mother died giving birth to me.
Is that why I'm here? So we can talk about our mothers?
What sort of accent is that?
Foreign?
In reality, it's a mix of German and Turkish because she's Sibel Kelly, or what's her name? You know, that was kind of famous actress in Germany of Turkish descent.
A day's ride. I want you to take no other man to bed for as long as we're together. And I want you to fuck me like it's my last night in this world. Which it may well be.
Come. He's very strong. No one understands how strong he is.
Trustworthy woman.
Do it. Save him. There is a price.
Of gold, whatever you want.
It's not a matter of gold. This is blood magic. Only death pays for.
Oh, somebody to die.
My death.
No, not your death, Khaleesi. Bring me his horse.
Horse would be fine. It's probably not very popular in that society.
It's the Ferrari of this society.
to sing, no one must enter the tent. The dead will dance here
Grateful Dead
tonight.
concert. I think George R. R. Martin is a big fan of Grateful Dead now that I'm thinking of it. There's even some things in the books that is named after some Grateful Dead songs. Maybe this was even a kind of a reference, I don't know.
Begins now! Onward to claim what is yours! To battle!
Oh.
Oh shit!
Very short battle for me. Maybe it was good.
For the best, I suppose. Oh, it's really happening. I thought it was a dream scene or something. He's actually being carried as...
Did we get the Stark boy at least?
He wasn't here.
Where was he?
With his other
So it was a trick by Rob.
Oh yeah, it was a trick.
They didn't take Rob serious until now. They thought he's like a 18-year-old boy.
Yeah,
but that was a really great war strategy now.
Yeah.
It's also very in the books. It's really nicely explained, the whole strategic stuff.
By the time they knew what was happening, it had already happened.
Wow,
big victory.
That's cool.
Now they have their own bargaining chip.
Yeah. Pretty valuable one too.
It's really a great military operation.
Give me my daughters back. Give me my husband.
I've lost them too, I'm afraid. Kill him, Rob. Send his head to his father. He cut down 10 of our men. You saw him. He's more used to us alive than dead.
Take him away and put him in irons.
We could end this war right now, boy. Save thousands of lives. You fight for the Starks, I fight for the Lannisters. Swords to lances, teeth, nails.
He's the best swordsman at the moment in the world.
If we do it your way, Kingslayer, you'd win. We're not doing it your way.
Come on, pretty man.
Well, that's probably a wise decision.
I sent 2,000 men to their graves today. The bards will sing songs of their sacrifice.
Good. Nice.
But the dead won't hear them.
Did we free my father? Did we rescue my sisters from the Queen? Did we free the North from those who want us on our knees?
Great motivator. No, but he turns out really a great general, you know, no seriousness. So now back to King's Landing, and like I said, Arya kind of lives on the streets now.
Could I have one? A lemon one. Or any of them.
3 coppers.
How about a nice fat pigeon?
Oh, piss off now, go on.
Do you have any stale ones from yesterday? Or any burnt ones?
Piss off.
Hey, where's everyone going? What's happening? They're taking him to the Sept of Baelor. Who? The Hand of the King.
That's like the Vatican of this world, the Sept of Baelor. It's like the St. Peter's Church in Rome.
Ah, right. So that's where the
and there's also a
is.
statue of Baelor
yeah.
standing there, which will be kind of important, and that's why the episode is called Baelor. Baelor was a holy king, you know, religious reformer, kind of, 200 years ago. That's the statue. now he has a look at her, sees her. That's a recruiter. Accidentally he met the recruiter from the Night's Watch, who's a friend of him.
Yeah.
And he just murmured Baylor, so everyone believes that's just such a religious, I have to call Baylor because I'm in danger.
Yeah.
But it was a sign for him to save her. It was a sign that the recruiter, go and save my daughter.
Right.
I am Eddard Stark, Lord of Winterfell, and Hand of the King. I come before you.
So he wants to save his daughters.
In the sight of gods and men. I betrayed the faith of my king and the trust of my friend Robert. I swore to protect and defend his children, but before his blood was cold, I plotted to murder his son and seize the throne for myself. Let the High Septon and Baelor the Blessed bear witness to what I say.
Oh, that was like the deal that was arranged. He can go to the Night's Watch and live out his days at the Night's Watch, and the daughters will be saved.
By the grace of all the gods.
Now that he's, saying
Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm.
They can also be merciful. What is to be done with this traitor?
Yeah, if they uphold the deal.
My mother wishes me to let Lord Eddard join the Night's Watch. Stripped of all titles and powers, he would serve the realm in permanent exile. And my lady Sansa has begged mercy for her father. But they've the soft hearts of women. So long as I am your king, treason shall never go unpunished. Sir Ilyn,
will go.
Bring me his head.
Right. Oh no. Oh.
Ah. Yep. There it is. Never good news when he's inside.
Shut your mouth! Look at me! Look at
And she's no longer there.
No, she's doing something. And he's waiting. Bearing his neck down.
It's his sword. They kill him with his sword.
Oh. Oops.
When this was aired in, I think, 2011, there wasn't a show before that where something like that happened. The protagonist, the lead actor, the first one in the credits, and the only big star at that time, Sean Bean is like a star in the Lord of the Rings movies. So that was really kind of big thing when that happened.
I must say, it's not what I really expected. I kind of half expected because things were...
The hint is the actor, because Sean Bean always dies. There's even a meme, Sean Bean dies in everything. But that meme really started after that. After that, some people looked at his roles and they found out, he kind of dies all the time.
Oh,
but that was the start of people noticing that he's always dying.
Yeah.
And there's like compilations of him in different roles and his death scenes, and it's like a 10-minute video.
Well, that's funny.
Remember me? There's a bright boy. You'll be coming with me, boy. And you'll be keeping your mouth shut.
He knows who she is, right?
And in a previous scene, he said to Ned, I'm your brother because your brother Benjen is my brother at the Night's Watch. So he feels like he has a debt to the Starks. Plus, that like I said, they're neutral, the people at the Wall, but you know, they're more like, you know, they're leaning towards the Starks, you know, because they're in the north. This is where all the Stark ancestors get buried.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's talking about
Yeah.
And alive by the mountain
Okay, then.
boys. That's Lyanna, my father's sister. King Robert was supposed to marry her.
Something is there.
That's his younger brother Rickon. We don't see him often, but he's also a Stark brother. And he has also his own direwolf.
What are you doing down here? Come back up with us. No, I came to see father. How many times have I told you he's in King's Landing with Sansa and Arya? He was down here.
Oh.
Saw him. Saw him when?
So they had the
So
same
it's
dream.
a regular visitor.
I was sleeping.
They had the same dream.
Yeah. Interesting.
That.
Yeah. Oh, crikey!
So him and his brother, they have kind of visions, it seems, in their dreams.
What's happening there? Man flogging tree.
Nice camera shot.
Yeah.
We have to get the guard and
That would be a nice motto for the coat of arms. We'll kill them all.
I'll have your ugly head.
You know, we've met this Bard before. He was also in the travel company with Tyrion and Bronn when they moved to the Eyrie, to the mountains.
Mm-hmm. This final test. The lion ripped his.
Now the last scene with your favorite character, Wilco Johnson, soon about to happen. It's the last scene with Wilco Johnson.
I imagine he was even better received at that tavern.
I'm so sorry, Your Grace. We'll never sing it again.
You know, Joffrey still thinks that Robert was his father.
Yeah.
Your fingers or your tongue?
Your Grace?
Fingers
Oh.
or your tongue? If you got to keep one, which would it be?
I would keep my fingers. I would keep my tongue.
Yes,
I would
please.
want my fingers to be.
Every man needs hands, Your Grace. Good.
It's the wrong answer. That's his last scene in the show.
Oh,
Enjoy
Wilco.
it. Enjoy it. It's the
Don't
last
do it,
time.
Wilco.
I'm done for the day.
He does what he does best.
I'll leave the rest of the matters to you, Mother.
Do as you bid, child.
Why would it make such a sound if they cut his tongue off? Would
I don't know.
so silly.
I don't know what the real sound would be. Yeah.
Well, it's a sound of metal against metal.
I don't know.
That's your scepter, there. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you a present. After I raise my armies and kill your traitor...
In the original episode, there was also the head of George W. Bush. You know, a replica of the head of George W. Bush was one of the heads of on the pikes, but it had to be removed. You know, on the Blu-ray version, it's no longer there.
Strikers, lady.
Well, if it was a lesson to her, maybe she was learning something.
Yeah, she's learning. You know, she's learning a bit in every episode. Kind of.
Renly is not the king.
Here is what I say to these two kings.
Ned would have wanted Stannis to be king because that would be right by law.
Yeah.
Why should they rule over me and mine from some flowery seat in the south? What do they know of the war or the wolfswood? Even their gods are wrong. There sits the only king I mean to bend my knee to. The king of the north!
Sedition.
Yeah.
I'll have peace on those terms. They can keep their red castle.
My sword is yours, in victory and defeat, from this day until my last day.
The king of the north! The king of the north! The king of the north!
Oh, danger is afoot.
You know, many hundred years ago, each kingdom in Westeros was an independent kingdom.
Yeah.
But then the Targaryens with the dragons came.
Yeah, that much.
I mean, Dorne at the south tip is still an independent. We haven't yet heard much about Dorne, but Dorne is an independent kingdom, kind of, in the south. It's really like Taiwan. It's a bit like China and Taiwan, and then Dorne is like Taiwan. Westeros thinks that Dorne is part of it, but Dorne thinks it's independent.
Okay.
And then he wants basically the same as Dorne now, to have his own kingdom with their own laws.
And if they're just, why is the world so full of injustice?
Because of men like you.
There are no men like me.
Oh, he's a real philosopher.
Yeah. There's more to Jaime than you're maybe thinking right now at this moment. He's one of the most... I don't want to spoil anything, but you will see.
Why?
I hoped the fall would kill him.
I can't believe we're actually at war.
Remember him? He was the servant, kind of, the squire of the king.
Yeah.
And he's cousin of Cersei.
Yeah.
So that's her cousin. Lance.
Have we captured Robb Stark yet? What's our next move?
Stop talking.
And he's a lover as well.
Yeah, that was not revealed now. So she's not only, it's not only Jaime, it's also him. So she's really.
I have my son.
Into strange things.
She's a family person.
Yeah.
The Stark boy appears to be less green than we'd hoped.
I've heard his wolf killed 12 men and as many horses.
Is it true about Stannis and Ren?
Both Baratheon brothers have taken up against us. Jaime captured, his armies scattered.
That's Uncle Kevin Lannister, the uncle of Tyrion and Cersei and
Peace.
Jaime.
There's your piece. Joffrey saw to that when he decided to remove Ned Stark's head.
Get out, all of you.
You know that this defeat in battle is also very humbling to Tywin, who's this powerful guy, and he's losing now to an 18-year-old. In the books, 15-year-old.
Not you.
Very shameful for him.
Riders and set a riverland on fire from God's Eye to the Red Fork. The rest of us will regroup at Harrenhal.
Harrenhal is the biggest castle in Westeros, but it's a ruin. It's a long story.
What? Rule? You will serve as Hand of the King in my stead. You'll bring that boy king to heel and his mother too, if needs be. And if he gets so much as a whiff of treason from any of the rest, Baelish, Varys, Pycelle...
Head spikes walls. Why not my uncle? Why not anyone? Why me?
You're my son.
So Tyrion is now one of the most powerful men in
the
world.
Yeah.
Very unexpectedly.
That is unexpected, yeah. Ooh!
You understand?
Is the child born yet?
Would be a spoiler. But no, we'll see it now.
Where is he? I want to.
You knew the price.
Where is Khal Drogo? Show him to me.
Paid for life.
This is not life. When will he be as he was?
When the sun rises in the west, sets in the east. When the seas go dry, when the mountains blow in the wind, like leaves.
Looks like a Bob Dylan song, really.
Yeah, that's very romantic and very poetic, but still, it's obviously a bad deal, eh?
That's always gonna happen when you deal with black magic. Never dabble in black magic. That's the twice.
I want you alone with the sorcerers.
I have nothing more to fear from this woman. You knew what I was buying, and you knew the price.
It was wrong of them to burn my temple. It angered the great shepherd.
This is not God's work.
It was a revenge.
He would have been the stallion who mounts the world. Now he will burn no cities. Now his Salazar will trample no nations into dust.
Well, at least he's no longer wearing his ludicrous makeup.
So it's an improvement for her.
Indeed.
Her husband improved.
Yeah.
You can't. Get out my way, son. They'll put out the word. They'll send out ravens. People will come after you. Do you know what happens to deserters? Better than you do. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna find my brother and put a sword through King Joffrey's throat.
You can't leave us now. We need you here.
Move.
Oh no.
I won't let you go.
Your favorite character.
No.
Oh, is it hurt?
Be really careful. He and Maud are your favorite characters.
Yeah. It's alright.
Hand of the king.
So it would seem.
Maybe they should establish that he's not a whore. Well, everybody in that series is either a whore or a princess or both.
Yeah, but his father said don't bring the whore.
I know.
He didn't say don't bring the princess. And she's a whore.
Ah,
That's
how it works.
But as you see, he'll bring her. He's going to ignore what his father said.
Come with me. Be the hand's lady.
You know, in real life, this would kill you. I'm pretty sure this would kill you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. At least be really bad for you.
But you look, he's alright. Maybe that's the fat.
It's got a thick skull. Yeah.
We're taking you back to where you belong.
I belong with my brother.
To hell with all of you. Night gathers. And
He has to stay neutral. That's what Maester Aemon Targaryen told him.
I should live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness, the watcher on the walls, the shield that guards the realms of men.
And sets in the east. Then you shall return to me, my sun and stars.
Yeah. Well. So she's gonna kill him now. It's obvious. Yeah.
Nice cushion.
Nice cushion indeed.
Did they have those kind of things in this wild
Yeah,
desert?
makes you wonder. Maybe they're not that cut off.
Maybe there's an IKEA next to this desert.
Yeah.
Nice bed.
Either that or there are some trade.
Yeah, of course
routes.
there are. There indeed there are. They're not far from Kaf, for example. Kaf is a very important trading hub.
Good man. Such a charmer.
Oh, so he wasn't always mad. He
Yeah.
lost his marbles.
Yeah,
Should melt
absolutely.
away before my eyes.
He wasn't considered a bad or evil king up to that point, but then then he turned mad.
Different animal, powerful man, great warrior.
You know, he became very paranoid, and he was also one of those guys. He never cut his nails or his hair. so it was really
They say that
deteriorating
when a man
in
goes
all
through life
aspects.
with his battle visor down, he can often be blind to it.
But those were only the last years of his life.
He's a capable young man.
Girl! I bet he stole that sword.
Let's have a look.
I could use me a sword like that.
We'll take it off him.
Give it here, midget.
Look at him. You better give up by the sword.
I think he opened a restaurant in London later that actor and called it Hot Pie. Or Hot Pie's Place or something like that.
Oops.
You want it?
And remember the smith that Lord Stark visited?
One fat boy.
Do you remember the smith in one of the first episodes?
Yeah.
He's the bastard of Robert Baratheon. But he doesn't know it.
These past 10 years.
Yeah.
When I hit that steel, it sings.
But Ned found out that he's a bastard of...
Yeah, I remember that. Yes.
What ends, the gods only know. Outside Eastwatch, because of Pike's men discovered 4 blue-eyed corpses, unlike us. They were wise enough to burn them. Do you think your brother's war is more important than ours?
No.
When dead men, and worse, come hunting for us in the night, do you think it matters who sits on the Iron Throne?
No.
Good. Because I want you and your wolf with us when we ride out beyond the wall tomorrow.
Beyond the wall?
I'll not sit meekly by.
Oh, wow.
Snows.
Finally acting.
What's happening? The Night's Watch will
Yeah,
ride in
the
force.
second season, this is set up for season 2.
Yeah.
Whatever else is out there.
So until now, they've just been sitting there and wondering what's happening over there.
And now a big expedition north of the wall.
Myself. So I'll only ask you once, Lord Snow.
And those scenes north of the wall in the next season were all filmed in Iceland, so it really looks very,
Who wants to
very
play at war?
But we'll have to wait for the next season. People like me, we have to wait 1 year.
Oh no. Oh. It's harsh.
Well, you knew from the books what was going to happen, but still.
Drogo will have no use for dragon eggs in the Nightlands. Sell them. You can return to the free cities and live as a wealthy woman for all your days.
They were not given to me to sell.
I would immediately sell them and live a nice life.
Khaleesi, my queen.
Oh, definitely. I mean, even if they hatch. But what do you?
Well, she wants the adventure.
Silly dragons.
She wants the adventure. She's like John, who wants to be a ranger and wants to be at risk.
I must. You don't understand.
Don't ask me to stand aside as you climb on that pyre. I won't watch you.
I mean, when we were younger, when I was younger, I would have also probably chosen the risk and the adventure. But now in my old days, I just want to sit around, spend money.
We've wizened up.
Yeah.
Right. So just going to climb the pyre as well.
Yeah.
That is very, very romantic. Very Indian.
It's true.
Of slaves. I free you. Take off your collars, go if you wish, no one will stop you. But if you
It's a nice gown,
it will be as brothers.
There must not only be an IKEA, also a nice H&M must be next to this place.
Yeah.
Sir Jorah bind this woman to the pyre. You swore to obey me.
She can't be spared. She's a bad egg.
I understand the witch.
Still,
I'm Team Witch.
House Targaryen, of the blood of old Valyria, I am the dragon's daughter. And I swear to you that those who would harm you will die screaming.
You will not hear me scream.
I will. But
You know, the witch basically told her only death pays for life. So maybe this is kind of her trying to imitate the ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. If you remember from previous episodes, she's kind of heat-proof. So.
Can't harm her.
So this seems very suspiciously like a ritual inspired by the witch.
Mm-hmm. A ritual, more like.
Ritual, yeah, ritual.
Oh.
Mm. So that must have been her plan, you know, it never gets explained. In the books it gets kind of explained through dream visions she has, where a dream kind of instructs her to do that, plus what the witch said. You know, she birthed the dragons back into the world with this blood ritual, with this killing of Khal Drogo and the witch. Plus she proved to those people she's fireproof and she's like a, you know, special kind of person. And those are the first dragons in hundreds of years that people, you know of.
Well, they do a little bit trashy.
Yeah, it's a season one, but this is season one when the budgets weren't yet very high. You know, but through episode 9, which was this big success, you know, they had all of a sudden had lots of money for season 2, and everything will look better and bigger from season starting with season 2. Yeah, that was season 1. Did you like season 1?
I did indeed.
Yeah.
I did indeed.
And you told me before you're also play you.
I do historical European.
What's your opinion of the sword fights in this season? You're not that impressed.
As I told you before, I'm not really an expert. I'm still a beginner, but well, I mean, you know, we talked about this earlier, and I find it particularly silly to turn your back on the opponent,
but
which they
cool.
do quite regularly. And that it looks cool, maybe, but it's just silly. I think. In real life, you probably wouldn't get away with that.
Well, that was just, I think you're referring to those instructions, and those were just wooden swords, and this was, you know, the instructor telling Arya, I'm going to teach you a different way from the orthodox way of sword playing. But we'll see in the forthcoming seasons, there will be lots of battles and fights.
Cool.
We'll see.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. So, thank you very much, and thank you very much, and until next time.
Thanks, folks.
Season 2.
See ya.